under the impression that Talon had just visited them a few days ago. Concerned.
Hello everybody, and welcome to The Natural One, where we roll the dice, we kill the creatures, and we tell the stories. And some people think they're clever right before I hit the go live button and shout certain things at me.
Where they at, though? That's wild. What's the dog doing?
Shit right now. So before we jump into our game tonight, or this afternoon, I guess, do have a couple quick announcements. Obviously, Mark and Megan will not be with us today. One of them is busy at work, and the other one is busy with other work. So, unfortunately, they could not be here today.
Military.
Yeah, but I believe they will be back next week, as far as I know. So, they get to catch up on everything that's going to happen now. And then we do give a quick couple of shout-outs. First off, we're going to give a shout-out to our friends over at Brass Engine. Make a lot of really cool leather and jewelry-themed stuff. Make really cool notebook covers, earrings, necklaces, leather cups, all sorts of neat stuff. That's all D&D, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter themed, all of that area. I think they've also started doing 3D printing lightsaber handles, which is really, really cool. So they started to get into some stuff. So definitely, any interest in any of that, check them out. They can do all sorts of stuff. Secondly, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to our friend over at bcdesignden.com. She makes custom shirts that two of us are sporting today, myself and Ronan over there. And yeah, she makes custom design shirts. She will work with you on whatever it is you want the shirt to say. We've used her quite a few times and always been very reasonable, very well priced. So, if you're interested in getting custom made shirts, check her out. But yeah, I believe that is everything, unless I'm forgetting anything. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and roll The Natural One.
It's your time to fly, or your time to die. Let's have some fun on The Natural One. You can roll the dice if you pay the price. No, we're not done. It's The Natural One. It's The Natural One. It's The Natural One. You got dragons and flagons and horses with wagons. There's a ton of powerful shit that your crew's dragging. You're a titan. Fighting in the day or night, it's an amazing story that you all are writing. It's your time to fly, or your time to die. Let's have some fun on The Natural One. You can roll the dice if you pay the price. No, we're not done. It's The Natural One. It's The Natural One.
And welcome back. So,
Ghost dies.
last time, you guys were traveling through some kind of hold or structure at the base of a bridge that led onto the island where it seems you might find the beast known as Durandar. The structure led you guys underground, where you find yourself within a labyrinth of monsters and traps. And after making your way through many of the rooms, some of them with grace, some of them not so much with grace, you guys located your two new-made friends, two Cyclopses that you guys had discovered deep within the Goblin Cave, and managed to convince that you were part of everything that was going on, in the form of Ogbar and Taknak. After freeing them from their shackles, it seems they have some knowledge of the layout of the labyrinth, and made the claim that they had been here for weeks before you guys showed up. You guys made the agreement that if they could lead you to shiny things, they would get 2 packs per shiny that they led you to. So, Zeke and the Light Show, what would you guys like to do?
Just the light show.
Okay, so first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up with a new name.
We're just the light show.
I've been asked you guys about the
We
name
have dropped.
since Zeke has died.
We have dropped that moniker a long time ago. We're just the light show.
Really? When did you drop it?
We dropped it.
Was it after the 9th time that I asked?
Right now, we dropped it right now.
We dropped it weeks ago. We're the light show.
All right, we're gonna come up with one now, or we're never going to.
We're Ghost in the Light Show.
Oh no. Oh no, because now you're setting up Ghost to die.
It's like that trope that the person that always dies first in the horror movie. Whoever comes before Light Show is the next person to die in the party.
No. We're not doing that. We're just gonna come up with a name right now.
Guys,
You're good. Ghost is a rogue.
Yeah.
Ghost collapses with a heart attack. Miss me with that.
Okay.
It's a name we have to earn, guys. All right, let's.
I think we've earned a name
Yeah.
at this point.
Okay. What do you guys think we've earned as we sit here in the Dreaming Dark coming up with a new name for our party?
Priorities, man.
Priorities.
Any ideas?
We haven't really,
Sneak attack.
We just call ourselves the Five.
the 5.
Yeah. You're like the 7.
Right now we're the big 3.
Yeah. Technically.
You guys want to be known as the 5. I'll call you the 5.
Let's put that on ice because I actually do like the 5. I like that.
We can go with the 5.
We be organized chaos.
No.
I don't know where you picked that name up from.
Well, we can all just get matching bangles and we just be the 5 rings.
What?
He's like, let me look at the map.
The 5 rings of Terraton?
Oh, we can look at the name of the fucking country.
I was trying to find something on the map that was just like, what sounds good? The 5 rings of Terraton does sound badass. We put it all together. Like the 5 rings from Terraton, and these guys run around stabbing it. Bad guys. Stab bad guys.
The thing you guys are currently most notable for is committing king killer.
Okay, first
We're
up.
the king killers! Oh my god!
I was joking.
Are we the Kingslayers?
I was kidding.
Maybe. We can't be the Kingslayers because then we're just going to have a shitty arc at the end of the series.
Yeah, we.
Somebody's still a little bitter.
Rock small, everybody.
I've never. Now that we've said Rocksmall several times, that now all comes together for me thinking about that moment. That it's like they played the game and they were like, "Oh, you know how we just kill them? Rocksmall."
They were called D&D.
So we have the 5, the Kingslayers.
So you guys want to prove, well, presumably at some point prove your innocence under the name of the Kingslayers. I won't stop you.
Warriors 5.
The weird thing is I actually thought of a name, but I can't give it to you guys.
Mm.
We could be Macaroni Man.
Seeking the Light Show is better than the Macaroni Man.
I don't know, man, because we be stirring shit up.
So we'll put the name on ice for a little while.
Okay. Right now, the 5 is in the
Right
lead.
now we're going for the 5? Okay.
The 5 is in the lead.
Currently we're the 5. I think.
It's just in the lead right now. We have a whole session to come up with names that really get to us.
The fierce feline force.
You guys are going to come back. Mark and Megan are going to come back. What the fuck did you name our group?
The Fierce Feline Force.
The Triple F. Nobody knows what it stands for.
We should all just wear cat masks now.
The order of the
My
feline.
culture is not to be appropriated.
Racist!
Ghost could be the leader.
Oh my god, please can we get you?
No. No. Disadvantage on every single one of you for the campaign.
Not Guido.
Oh god, just on his back.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, moving on from this conversation.
Yeah, we're the feline 5 right now.
We gotta get a cat mask.
I'm going to attack them. I've agreed to lead you to shiny things. As I said, they're kind of looking around. You can tell there is a familiarity as they kind of look around for a moment, and they push open the door to the south. Then they look at you, Ghost. We're great. 2 packs per shiny.
Yes.
We know where some shiny thing is. Couldn't get it, but we know where it is.
Lead the way.
They take the path to the south, which is this doorway here. And as they begin walking through, I have to actually move the pieces every time.
They move through.
And as they're moving down the passageway, eventually it comes to what you realize is a closed-off door. And Akbar reaches up and just pushes it, and you see the lid of one of the sarcophagi that was in this room here fall off, collapse.
So it's here.
Yeah, it's here. It leads into this room here. And then Tagback looks back. Shawnee's a long way from here, but we should be alright. When we first came back, things stayed dead until the big horn guy showed up.
Who is the big horn guy?
Well, that's the one who put us in the cages. See, I don't know why. Maybe because we're monsters. But most of the other things in here didn't seem to mind us so much, mostly. But then the big horn guy showed up, said we couldn't be here, and put us in the cages.
What did the big horn guy look like?
So when you first come in and you fall in the hole, there's that big statue. Look kind of like that.
The one from the room that we were in with the race, or the
Yeah, with the 2
ghost.
coffins that
Yeah.
opened up, yeah.
Do you happen to know where he resides at in here?
Well, he came from the other end. So, I'm thinking he probably lives on that floating island place.
I just kind of look around. Did anybody see anything when we were approaching this floating island by this bridge?
Grinnell kind of just like, yes, I saw something.
Where was it?
It was right in front of me. It was a bit of a nightmare. And I turned around and shot it, and then you all looked at me weird.
Does it look anything like what they're describing?
No, it looked like me.
Okay. We'll come back to that. Can I see past them in this room?
Yeah, no, yeah, you can see, yeah, they're fully into the room. That's all. You guys have been in this room before.
Okay. So, friends, which way will we have to go to get back to him?
But, well, you said you want shiny things first, right?
Right.
Well, if we're taking you to shiny things first, we're gonna have to go back up and around.
And are these shiny things in a chest? Or are they?
Yeah, this big chest. It's behind some kind of weird thing. We couldn't figure it out. It hurt when we stepped on it.
Would you consider it a trap?
Well, there was a bunch of letters and note that we're not incredibly well educated and read, but because of course we are poets. But couldn't quite figure out exactly what it wanted.
There's just a look of befuddlement on Ronan.
Sally reaches up and kind of slowly pats Tagback on the shoulder.
I just kind of look over at Ghost.
Ghost is looking down on this cane crossbow. It's just like.
I could end it all right here.
They would be dead before they ever realized I had fired, and then I could kill myself.
Same moment of realization Dallas did. Rosie. Fucking died.
Okay. New friends, lead us to the shiny things.
So, for the sake of brevity, they end up leading you up and back around. Whoops, I'm looking at the wrong thing. They end up leading you up and back around. You guys travel back through the room where you fought the dragon things with the pillars. Far back up. They lead you past the room where the 5 beds lay.
Okay.
Back up around the magma pits. And into the library where you guys... Something happened and you were moved to the other side of the room. You're not sure what happened there.
Okay.
I need somebody to roll a d8 for me, please.
Who's doing it?
Get a blind guy.
6.
And I apologize, actually, I made a mistake. You guys don't go that way. When you get back up towards the room where this broken sigil is, you would go this way.
Okay.
Yeah, a second. I'm confused. I confused myself.
The way we were gonna go, but then didn't go.
So it's up.
This is
Yep.
This is... Yeah, that's right. That's like that. And then this is like this. And then... Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I figured it out.
Excuse me.
Play ball.
Sorry.
So... I'm sorry, what did we get? 6?
Yeah.
Who rolled it? Talon, as you're walking, you hear this high-pitched ringing. And it becomes overpowering as people are talking. Your hearing seems to have disappeared.
Hearing what?
Your hearing seems to have disappeared.
You just see Talon like hold his head like he's got the biggest fucking headache ever, and he just drops to his knees.
Ronan will run up. Almost like the underwater. Is it almost like he's underwater with hearing, or it's just gone?
Like, it's full-on silent movie right now.
Great.
Oh god, that's fucking horrid. You just feel him shaking you. But everybody else were here. Are you okay? What is going on? Are you okay?
Well, seeing as he can't see or hear now, he's just going to be writhing on the ground and actually fighting you, like pushing you away.
You hear Grindel speak in your mind. Talon, stop struggling. What's wrong?
Telepathically, I'll say, I can't hear. I can't see. What's happening?
He says he can't hear anything. Said to the rest of the group.
I look for like traps or triggers or something. Maybe a rune
Go
we
ahead and make an
stepped
investigation
on.
Question. Was his voice clear to me when he spoke to me telepathically?
Yeah, his voice was perfectly clear to you.
28.
28. You cannot find any sort of magical trigger or anything special that you might have caused. Make an intelligence check with advantage.
Uh, 21.
You get a flash, and you hear the voice whisper. You hear your own voice whisper in your ear. The flaming dark is capable of many horrid things. It affects those who stay in it for too long.
Great.
And you then realize you get a flash from yesterday, and you realize you guys weren't teleported yesterday. You just lost the time.
Ronan's still there, just kind of trying to pick Talon up.
It was just like,
There's a period, kind of trying to logic out, there's a period of about an hour that you just don't have.
He's still not having it. He has no idea what's going on. And in fact, he's under the impression we're being attacked right now.
Okay.
I will have Brendel relay that everything is okay. Calm down. We're fine. It's this place.
Ghost says we're okay.
Hopefully it will pass.
It's something with this place. He thinks it will pass in time.
Okay. He'll still slowly like steel himself and like he's gonna keep holding his head because he's still got the sharp pain in his mind, but
So as you guys see Talon attempt to kind of refocus himself, you see just a small spark of red flame from the eye bandages around his face.
Is everybody seeing this except Talon?
Well, Talon feels it. And you get just, not so much a feeling of, once again, being there, but just a remembrance of what it was like to command as Vulcan. And what it was to be a leader. Even in the face of unobscured darkness.
So they all can hear Ronan speak. It's just me that.
Yeah, everybody else can hear.
Oh, okay. So I have no idea. You just said that.
Period. Yeah. And I'm just pointing, as I'm getting him up, I'm just pointing at his eyes. Just
Yes, I see it.
so I'm not crazy. All right.
We just need to keep going.
And then
And then as you say that, Ogbar kind of looks like, yeah, they don't do that.
I look at Ghost.
I just slowly pull one of the blades out of my belt.
We've been here for a long time. All sorts of stuff has been happening. Woke up one day, we couldn't move for about an hour. One day we thought we were bleeding, didn't have any weapons. It was horrible. It's just not in general a very nice place.
Should keep going and press forward. Grendel, tell him that Cephalopod, and I look at the two Cyclopses, is going to carry him until he regains his hearing.
And Grindel relays the information to you.
You see Ronan just reach into his cloak and point a gesture at the dagger. Okay. All right.
At which point, Tack is back. You know, we can carry him.
No, it's okay. Cephalopod is used to carrying him.
We can carry both of them.
Cephalopod.
So it's like, well, I did carry him most of the way here.
Great. Let's keep going.
The scoop up. You go. Shh, it's okay. It's okay.
He'll actually fight her, because he doesn't know what's going on.
Okay,
I told Greta to relay that to you.
No, you didn't tell him to relay the scooping,
And
the baby carrying.
I said that I told Gretel to tell him that Cephalopod was going to carry him.
he did.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Even so, he's gonna fight her on it.
All right, go ahead and try to escape a grapple check.
Okay.
Watch this be Talon's best nat 20 of all time.
Now that's a 5.
To a total of what?
What would it be?
Oh, I'm not sure it matters.
Athletics.
Either athletics or acrobatics.
She's a Goliath.
I think it's the other way. Total of 8.
So as you're kind of struggling and flailing a little bit, you feel her grip. Not so much. You just get firm, almost like when a cat's struggling, and you're just like. And so as you're just kind of flailing, she just sternly holds you, so you can't really. You're a little more restrained now than grappled.
She's locked in. It's a gentle lock-in. She's locked in.
You tucked? Yeah, you're tucked.
After like 5 or 6 seconds, he'll give up, but then you'll see the blue flame spark from his eyes again, and then he'll let go.
He'll nuzzle.
Give up.
He'll
Yep.
nuzzle. Yeah.
She starts swaddling you. So. Gotta check the doors here. Hang on a minute.
So where about are we?
You guys are right here and kind of traveling down this hallway. And as they get to this door, Ogbar kind of holds a hand. Everyone, take a step back for a moment.
I take a step back.
Grabs his club and chucks it at the door. And you see when it hits the door wasn't locked. But as it opens, a vat opens up above the door and pours down where you guys would have been had you been standing there when it opened. Told you, we've been here a while. This place is pretty tricky.
What was it a vat of?
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Ow!
I was gonna say, could I even?
You can try to smell it.
Okay.
Yeah,
If it's based on smell, then I would have advantage.
Oh, it smells like cyanide.
acid or something.
Actually, you would know what this is if you can smell it.
Would it be a perception check?
Yeah.
26.
26. You actually recognize the smell of an alchemical agent that is used to create binding. You tell it's almost equivalent to a sort of sovereign glue.
Oh, that would have
would've been
sucked.
Bad.
Yeah.
Man.
So just in Cephalopod's arms, you're just gonna see him be like, yeah, don't step in that.
Thank you, Talon.
Yeah, but it's not cool. There's a grate that it actually is seeping into. Just would have it would have created problems.
Are there any more traps?
Oh yeah, this place is full of shit.
This room?
Kind of see him try to think for a moment. Man, there's no traps in this room. Oh, that's right. There's two like ghosty like things in here. Two very pretty fine ladies, honestly, but they didn't really mind us so much. But I don't think they're like your group all that much.
And where are the shiny things? Are they in this room?
No, they're beyond this room. Still a little ways to go.
I just look up at Ghost.
My favorite Corpse Slayer crossbow. Let's go.
All right, then I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
You got me on this one, Mike.
No, I don't.
13.
Oh, I gotta roll for Grendel.
Oh, fuck, you're selling. She's a. No, I don't want to roll that. I'm selling.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Am I still deafened?
At this point, yes. Sally.
Hold on, sorry. I get her page.
She has a plus
Zero.
but an advantage.
Using the grog dice.
7. I rolled a 6 and a 7.
Ronan.
18.
Talon.
13, but I have a question. Being blinded and deafened, would I even know anything's going on to be able to roll initiative?
You would be considered surprised for your first round.
Okay.
Until then, you know what battle feels like, but you're not really aware you're in battle yet.
Okay.
I'd say probably until Sally's turn. Grendel.
19.
Ghost.
17.
Low initiative for you guys.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 9. For this battle, I think I will do the Vex.
That doesn't sound good.
The DM laughs like that.
All right. So let's stack everybody up. Agbar and Teknik will be at the front.
Oh, where are we going in here?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Are we actually in the room?
Not in the room yet.
Okay. So I feel like, which one's Cephalopod?
Cephalopod is the White Wizard.
Okay.
You can be next to her just for the sake of. Okay, that works.
This fucking grabs the bar stools, hold you up like a goddamn dinner platter.
Grendel.
Grendel.
Let's do this. He pulls out his pistol, and he will stealth, or not stealth, but he'll move quietly into the room slowly. And he's looking around to see if he sees anything upon entrance.
As you enter, place one on each rug in the room, please.
So he'd see that one first.
Grendel sees 2 banshees.
Is this a thing of books? Or a wall?
Yeah, that's a wall.
Okay, so he would see this one because he didn't go too much further. Okay. He's going to fire at the banshee he sees
All right.
Banshees.
from his pistol.
Are you friendly?
For him,
Where are you?
For him, I'll use Percy. Okay, 26 to hit
26 will hit.
on the second shot. Natural 1. That's really, really markish. I like that. Okay.
So Grendel walks in the room and
Oh, good damage. That is 15 points of piercing damage.
15. Very nice. Anything else?
We'll use the rest of his movement.
Does his gun have to be unjammed?
No. Oh, we
No.
figured that out last time.
He
Okay.
will move right there. Yeah, that's good.
Oops.
Oh, this could be.
All right. Cool. All right. That is gonna bring us to Ronan.
Ronan unsheathes the moonblade.
So you guys see him draw, and expecting to see the bright flash of light that you normally do, pure dark.
And then.
Pure darkness. What a nightmare.
Oh no! You guys can't see anything because of the moonblade? Damn.
5. So he will get right up in that banshee's face.
Alright.
And then he will.
Like Toph from Avatar. I can't see anything. Oh no, what a nightmare.
Go straight
Nope,
ahead.
I'll wait. And I'm going to swing 2 times with the moonblade.
Alright, go ahead.
That is 21 to hit.
21.
And the second attack. 14 to hit.
14. Does it?
Cool. So that is 2d8 plus 6. Nice. So 11 plus 12. $23 points of slashing damage.
Very nice.
And he will stay right there.
Okay. Alright, Ghost.
Sweetie, I'm going for that ghost booty.
Go ahead.
It's pretty
So you see Ronan just sprint in and
From like squeeze between the Goliath or the Cyclops. Just like,
excuse me.
You want right here?
no, I don't.
Oh, you want
Ready to fire past them?
Can I do? I have? Yeah, I don't have a clear shot, do I?
No.
She would have
Yeah,
3/4 coverage from there.
From right here, because he has to aim this way through her. So, I mean,
Alright,
Yeah.
just fucking
It's possible to fire past people, their AC just would be higher.
yeah.
put me in the fucking.
I'll say you have a clear shot from there.
Okay.
Did you 1?
No. I was the closest thing to not wanting.
Did you 2?
11?
11 does not hit. So you
Great.
kind of walk in as you're taking aim, Ghost. You hear, "They're going to leave us here," and you just panic and your shot goes wide.
Ghost is going to need therapy when we leave here.
Pretty much everybody.
Do you not get a bonus action attack?
using a crossbow. Until I get crossbow expert.
Oh, I thought you had that already.
No,
To-do list.
to-do list. It's the first thing I'm getting when I hit 8.
I bet.
Cool.
I think you're hitting 8. That's cute.
I guess that's everything I can do.
It is.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
Talon, you may not realize how lucky you are right now.
For not being able to participate?
No, for not being able.
There's, you'll see.
Yeah.
You know Banshees?
Yeah. This is gonna get real hideous real quick for a few of us.
Bonus action. I'm just gonna go up.
Goes just, you see those,
Yeah, I'm like 10 feet up the wall.
okay. Brings us to the Banshee. That Banshee sees you guys all standing there and just reels back. And lets out a huge wail, and I need everybody except for Talon, because he can't hear, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I like those.
That's funny.
Disadvantage. I'm joking.
21.
I was that like it didn't roll in the box, but it
Shit, I gotta roll for
in the air,
Gringos.
just dropped to it.
Yeah, roll for Salitude.
Ah, fuck.
No, they're fine.
Oh, God. Hey, so Mark, listen, buddy, check this out. Grindel died. Sad, I know, right? Oh, man. What happened? Rocks fell, of course.
15 for the verb.
What? Oh my gosh, I didn't know this.
Dirty 20 for Mark.
Great. What'd you get?
21.
What'd you get?
Which one?
Both of you.
Natural 20 for Ghost and 15 for Skelly.
Okay.
Ghost.
I did not read this ability super carefully when I picked this encounter.
Oh, you didn't?
I skimmed it.
Uh-huh.
So, 4 of you take 13 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Including Akbar.
42.
Teknak collapses to the ground.
Oh! Oh, no!
Yeah, you fail
He
this.
failed, didn't he?
Yeah.
You fail this, you just have 0 hit points. This just does that.
Banshees.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh shit! It's not a high DC, but fuck. Yeah, the DC was 13, by the way.
Will you remove that, move the hit points for Mark or for Grindel?
Oh yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
Here I.
Same with Skelly.
Yes.
Oh, buddy. Okay.
Damn, man. That was.
If it wasn't for Mark's con modifier, this could have been really bad.
Well, I'm telling you, both your Cyclopses, if in their rolls alone, both of them would have gone down.
If they die and we don't get a shiny,
Ghost suddenly is filled with terror.
I'm gonna mutilate their corpses.
I thought you were
Talon's just in Cephalopod's arms like, what's happening? And then he just feels the vibration. Not hit the ground.
Very much what's going on for you right now.
I wonder if I.
All right then. Speaking of Talon, your turn. So you're just sitting there like, what the fuck is? And as you're sitting there going through this, your hearing returns to you, and you hear just shock and awe as Teknak is collapsing to the ground.
I see. Or don't.
it's
I see.
it's like
Alright,
Sonic Detonators and was it Attack of the Clones? All of a sudden,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, so you were to just price it for that round, but you do have your reaction back if there's anything else you want to do on somebody else's turn.
Everyone else can take their turn. I'll look,
Yeah.
see if I have any reactions.
So, Ogbar sees this happen. He just goes, "No, come back! You damn brave fool!" And he's gonna sprint up to the Banshee and attempt to hit it.
This one?
No, the other one. You can't see that one. One of these Cyclopses have more life than all my fucking
Just
NPCs.
goes.
Oh shit, he rolled really well. He rolled really well. He rolled he rolled a dirty 20 and a 27 respectfully.
Oh, nice. Just pulls up that blade.
Oh, I forgot I can't roll there.
I didn't make the strike. It just kind of fell on him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
38 plus 6.
Okay.
What's wrong?
No. I just remembered something about Ronan. If you're close to me.
Aura. Yeah.
Jeez,
Does that
Ogbar.
matter?
Yeah.
How far?
If you have to be within 10 feet.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I wasn't either.
Did he just...
Did he just crit?
Ogbar walks up and just... And as the Banshee's just really from hit... oh, hang on, actually. I have to double check. Okay. So, the attacks do connect. Unfortunately, they only do half damage. Fortunately, he did 40 points of damage and she had 20 hit
Holy
points.
fuck.
He rolled really well, man. So that Banshee's dead.
You just hear.
No hurt.
Kitty! Move it back up. My friends.
Demacia.
We're never going to be great.
That brings us to the other Banshee. So she's actually, Ronan, you and Ogbar can see, she goes incorporeal and phases through the wall in front of her. And she kind of glows this weird sickly, you motherfucker. She glows this weird sickly green color and bursts into necrotic flames. And I need everybody that can see her to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Buddy has a +3 due to my aura.
Thank you.
My disabilities have never more looked like ability.
I am rolling really well.
That's cocked to shit.
No.
Cocked to shit.
And the aura doesn't do anything for me. It's just everybody around me, right?
I believe it's you.
Is it me and everybody?
Your aura?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you and everybody.
Oh, that makes a
Is it already added to your total though?
It probably is already
On
on
D&D
saves.
Beyond, it should be.
yeah, on D&D Beyond, yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Darius, as it was.
So 24.
24?
Yep.
Grindle?
Grendel got a. Oh God.
His wisdom modifier is 2.
Wait, can Sally even see her?
That's a 6, right, Josh?
Sally?
9.
9.
Actually, yeah, let's see.
Um,
No, I can see her.
that's an 11 for Grendel. But let me check. I gotta read his stuff to see if he has anything that will help with that.
Okay then.
Give me a second. We know Sally's dead, so we can go ahead and.
Oh.
Oh no!
Grindle and Sally are both considered frightened.
So it goes.
What was your top?
8.
Oh, okay. I thought your title was talking about for some reason. You
I'm
may,
buying all the good.
you may repeat the saving throw. Got dice jail.
That one just trying to kill Sally for real.
You think about what you get, Grog.
No, that's my blood.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, I thought it was Grog's dice.
Trying to kill me.
So you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns with disadvantage if the Banshee is still in line of sight.
Is
That
that
is her
what you
turn.
said we're considered fear or fight? They're considered
Consider
fighting.
threatened, yes.
Okay.
All right. That's gonna bring us to Sally.
Well, she's frightened.
Yeah, she can't. She. Ronan, I'm sorry, Talon, you still struggling a little bit?
Am I what?
Are you struggling wanting to be put back down?
I mean, is she just letting me down?
At this point, if you seem aware of yourself, she would.
Yeah, I would get down if
Okay,
I.
then
Yeah.
she will put you down. I don't think she can really do anything though.
She was just gonna sidestep this way. Actually, she can.
Well, she can't approach any closer.
No, she doesn't need to.
Okay, well, I mean, whatever you want to have her do.
She's gonna rage,
There you go.
and then she's gonna throw a javelin at it.
Okay. It would be a disadvantage because the sorcerer of fear is in sight.
Okay, that's fine.
Or you can have her hold her action. I don't know how
Uh,
metagamey that is.
She's gonna reckless. So straight.
Okay. So straight roll.
Not tonight, guys. Not tonight.
All right. No problem.
11.
Don't worry, guys.
Does not hit.
It's everything's okay.
Second attack.
Everything's okay.
So you see Sally just kind of, for the first time since you've seen her, Sally is just shaking and she
No.
chucks the javelin but misses.
What is
Does a
it?
12 hit?
12 just hits. So glancing damage.
Is that a 1?
6 points of damage.
So half because glancing damage, half again because non-magical.
Literally 1 point of damage.
Yep.
Oh.
Guys are going.
This
places.
one's dead, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Teknak has to make a saving throw.
Oh gosh. No. Fuck.
It's. Oh. I mean. Oh no.
Okay. Brandon.
He's frightened, right?
Yep.
Has to get away as far as he can.
Oh, Sally needs to remake that saving throw. Disadvantage because it's still inside.
And he has to get away as far as he can, right?
No, he just can't approach any closer, and he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
7?
Okay. As he's just like seeing this thing and something frightened, he's gonna be out just shaking his gun, but he's going to try to put 2 on her.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll with disadvantage. Maybe you start using the tower again.
That is
Bring the tower thing.
with disadvantage. 27 to hit. I rolled a 17 and an 18 on the first
That'll
attack. Second attack.
You can try moving to Mark's spot.
So it's 21, 27, 21 to hit.
Both hit.
All right, let's go, Percy die. 2d10. One, two,
I don't want my dice rolling because Megan's not here to yell at me about rolling the dice I can't see.
22 points of piercing damage.
20 points of piercing damage. Absolutely hits. Okay. But it is added because that pistol is non-magical.
Correct.
Alright. That is going to bring us to Ronan.
Roman's running up to get some of this action. 5, 10.
Oh, I gotta roll your save for.
What?
Goes to your own deck.
Sweet. Don't fail me, Dark Dice.
19 to hit on the first strike.
19 hits.
And then 26 on the second strike.
26. Absolutely hits.
Alright. That's 2 more.
Dude, the Draining Dark has just been the worst thing in the world to you.
2 more d8. And then
Which is very in character, actually.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it, Paladin.
Smite.
Smite.
That's right. They do count as undead.
Extra d8. It's at first level too.
Good.
It's decent damage.
Wow. Plus 6, 24. And then the radiant damage is 6 points of extra radiant damage.
The main source should have been your radiant damage.
You're right. Hold on. I'm actually missing one because it's 2 on first level, right? 2d8 first level.
Correct. But then it's an extra because of
It's undead. Okay, that helps. So 6. So 12 points of slashing damage,
All right.
and then 11, 18 points of radiant damage.
Very nice. All right. She's still standing. Ghost.
I shoot.
You are frightened, so this is a disadvantage.
Great. $19.
19 absolutely hits.
Great.
Nice. You seriously need to re-ink those die.
I don't want to. They're pressed on. There's no indent.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, they're stone.
Let me see that.
It's undead, right?
yes.
It's an extra D8.
There you go.
I hope it's fucking dead.
Oh, I could see why you wouldn't want to ink those then. Yeah.
These were $120 dice.
Damn, dude.
They're obsidian.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, these were my birthday present last 2 years ago from Mickey.
Well, I'm glad they're working better for you than your other guys.
You could still ink the top of them, maybe.
16 points of
They
piercing.
would just be,
Very
you have to be
nice.
extremely careful.
You'd have to have a very, very
Steady hand.
She is still going.
brush and a steady hand.
I wasn't right.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Saving throw? Right?
Yep. Are you within Ronin's aura?
No.
No, because Ronin moved.
Does he have to? Does Griddle have to make that?
Yes. But with disadvantage because she's still in my sight.
All right.
8.
He
He gets
is within 10 feet.
Yeah,
of
he's
you?
within 10 feet.
Yeah, so he gets the bonus, but it's still disadvantage.
Okay, so dirty 20. Dirty 20 again.
Okay, Grendel breaks the fright. That's gonna bring us to Talon, who is immune to everything these bitches can do.
Apparently so. I am going to cure wounds on the downed Cyclops.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have Sally lean him down.
Yep.
He's sitting.
Here, fix this.
Just fix it.
So 12 points of healing.
Very nice. You see Nakatar eyes just kind of. What the fuck was that?
He'll hear Talon say in his mind, "Get up. Our friends need help."
And you see it kind of come to himself a little bit, wake up and see the Banshee that's currently being tag teamed by Grendel and Ronin. Anything else?
Nope.
That's going to bring us to Akbar, who cannot move any closer, and because he failed to save. And is therefore just reaches down, picks up like a good. What to any of you would be a skull-sized rock.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Did you add the plus
I
3?
did not. What's it plus?
Plus 3.
Oh, that would have been enough.
Okay.
You rolled a 4.
Oh, sorry, buddy. You're just a scaredy cat. No disrespect to our resident vaccine.
I really am scared again right now.
No disrespect to our frightened vaccine.
Oh shit! He actually managed to hit, even though I rolled a 6.
Who?
Akbar.
All right, Ogbar.
That was gonna hit to me.
This one, he came over here. Is that what
No,
happened?
he couldn't move. He threw a rock.
It's the other one.
This one?
Oh no, Ogbar threw a rock.
Yeah,
Yeet.
he couldn't get any closer.
Just reach down, grab the rock. Yeah. But this is the KO shot. Here, the knockout shot.
Guys, no.
How do you want to do this, DM?
No.
Yeah.
don't want to do this.
How does the Banshee die from a rock that you threw at it?
I don't. Look, so Cyclopses do a lot of damage because they're supposed to be adversaries for you guys.
We made them friends.
They're part of the pack now.
So, Ogbar.
We've shed blood.
Describe how you want to do this, and we'll tell you how it happens.
Okay, we can do that. Everybody else in this room has been a DM at some point. So yeah, Ogbar just wants to look over Tagnak, see his friend, and in a spurge of affection, he's going to try to defend his friends by chucking the rock at the Banshee's midsection.
Who wants to get it? Yeah,
Rocks fall, Banshee dies.
Technically, yes.
Wow. You did it to yourself, literally.
I did not do any of this. This is all on you guys.
You threw the rock, buddy, not us.
You saved the Cyclopses, and then asked to be led through the fucking compound
Who created?
for shiny
Who
things.
created them?
The game did. I didn't make them.
You put them in that room with us.
When he goes to throw the rock, his Sharingan activates.
Shit, not here.
Throws the rock at the ceiling with such precision that it falls and collapses on the Banshee.
He finds the one crevice and crack in the ceiling, and as he hits it with so much force, you watch as the roof collapses onto this Banshee. It's
Glad you guys got a kick out.
so what are the shiny things in the room, DM?
His fucking eye starts bleeding. Go away.
So, Akbar walks over. Oh, you guys alright?
I seem to be okay. That was incredibly brave of both of you.
He looks friends. He helps kind of pick Tack back up. And then Tack looks at you, Ronan. And embraces you, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Ronan or Talon?
Talon. Did I say Ronan? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talon, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh God.
Over and Ronan.
Natural 20.
So,
big guy.
Tagnak just, he would talk, and I thought it was gonna be done. And then I was lying, and it was beautiful. Thank you. And Talon is just taking this surprisingly well. Ronan, you buckle under this. And Talon's just like taking it, like just.
Like a champ.
I've had practice.
You know, this is the man that went deaf 10 minutes ago? What the fuck just.
We're just here, soft, quietly. That was a rip.
Eventually, Tagnak releases Ronan. They're Talon. I don't know why I keep mixing you two up. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Ogbar gives kind of Tagnak a brief slap on the shoulder. We still got shiny things we need to find. He walks over to where the bookshelf is in the corner, and you see both of them grab one side of it and just rip it out of the wall, and you hear the mechanism that was behind it go as it scatters.
I'm not sure that was the easiest way to do that, but
We could never figure out which book it was. Not that we can't read, of course. It was just we didn't have. We thought we were on a talk table and didn't want to waste it.
Don't even need to make the insight check.
anyway.
Are there any interesting books on this shelf that would catch my eye?
Go ahead and make an investigation check real quick. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Anything about demon lords, fiends, aberrations? Anything that I could just research and look into? 13.
13. You actually, as you're scanning this bookshelf, you can see many of these books and scrolls come from a much older time than what you're used to finding in Terraton. and they're written in Abyssal, which I believe you don't speak, but Grendel does.
Grendel does.
As you kind of use him to help scan the bookshelf real quick, there are two that catch your eye. The first is the Lower Demons of the Dreaming Dark.
Okay.
And the second catches your eye not because of the title, but because of the symbol on the front. And it's called the Burning Menace. And you see the symbol of the Solari etched on the front.
Are any of these in Braille?
Shockingly, Braille, not a huge language in Dreaming Dark.
Darn. Drat.
The other fun languages.
But everything out here is written mostly in Abyssal.
What do you know?
Common, Chronic, Halfling, Infernal, Thieves' Cant, Undercommon.
Oh, no, many of them are also translated into Infernal.
Oh.
So yeah, you'll be able to read quite a few of the titles.
Anything that catches interest.
Are you looking for anything beyond what we're described? But no. So, the bookshelf that they removed reveals this passageway that leads into this hallway.
Which hallway?
This one where Axis.
Okay.
And then Akbar Teknek. See, that's the weird thing. We ripped the bookshelf up once before, but I guess when that holy guy came and he came and fixed everything. Intelligence of 8. And they finally come up on another door.
I hope it's the horny that we're thinking of and not the one that they mean.
Yeah.
I mean, do you really?
Maybe.
Do you want the lower demon to be horny?
Maybe.
That may be better.
We can make it horny.
Unclear.
I can roll for erection.
Okay.
So as they come up on it, this door appears to be locked.
I am going to, because I believe I have this prepared. No, I don't have that. That's a wizard thing. But I do have enhance ability. And it's going to be, haha, Cat's Grace.
So Ghost, as Ronan whispers,
Yeah, you're
What is my name?
What's wrong with me?
What's my mother's name?
Save Martha!
Why did you say her name?
As Talon, because I know your name,
Uh-huh.
whispers a few arcane words over you. You feel the muscles and tendons in your body strengthen and kind of become renewed with energy. And you feel yourself become more agile and more graceful. I believe you have advantage on all dexterity checks, I believe.
I know you broke your tools, but you can do this either way. I know you can.
Take my tools and attempt to unlock it.
Go ahead and make a thieves tools check. This will be a straight roll.
Yeah, it did.
14.
You see Ghost sit there. It takes him a long time. And you can tell he's obviously frustrated at not having the tools that he wants for this job. You can just hear him, maybe if I use this one instead. And he's kind of picking it. You can tell not having his tool set as he would like to have it is causing him a lot of frustration. However, eventually, after about 10 minutes, you do hear a, and the lock opens.
Rolled a 3.
14 DC was the DC you needed.
Wow.
Thank God for expertise.
Yeah.
It's really nice that now that I added it onto
Yeah,
to the list, I can just be like, oh, these tools.
it's great. it's actually really nice to be able to add just
Yeah, that's
manual stuff.
Oh, like to your skills list?
Yeah, like how you add whiskey.
Yeah. Thieves tools, yep. Nice.
Yeah, that's right, people. We love D&D so much we play it twice a week.
Can't be honest, buddy.
Except for our one pen and paper player on the end.
I get my sheet from D&D Beyond.
That's true. Yeah. If Adrezi dies, my next character will be on pen and paper.
He's not real.
So, door unlocks. What do you guys want to do?
Motion to the Cyclopses.
They nod, push open the door, and as they do, you guys hear a. And Ghost, you realize, oh shit, I did not check that door for traps. And have to make wisdom saving throws, or not wisdom saving throws, dexterity saving throws.
Are they within 10 feet of me?
They would be within 10 feet of you, so then you get the +3.
Yep.
That might not matter. First off, let's go ahead and plug the laptop in, because it's just gonna die. So, both of them begin to fall into the hole. And, Ronan, you actually see your aura boost Oddvar enough. He's able to catch the edge and pull himself back up quickly. Takmak is not so lucky. And plummets into the hole. And you guys hear a
Oh.
and a howl of pain as he takes 10 points of damage. He only had 12.
Yep.
Yep. Ah! And he just slowly.
Ghost looks around the corner. I have no way of knowing that.
And Ogbar kind of helps pull him. It'll be worth it. We get to do kitty pats. Dagger. We get to do kitty pats. Because I have suffered so much for this whole trip.
You start to feel remorse about how angry he's been with both of them. Nice.
I'm going to pull Ronan aside after this just happened and say to him, I need your help with this. I can feel my magic start to fail me in here. And I want his help to try and pray to Elune.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to cast Aura Vitality again.
Okay, go ahead and make a religion check for me with advantage real quick for anything something.
Okay.
You got this, bro.
Motherfucker.
Spartans, what is your profession?
Religion!
God, I'm upset.
Hold on. I'm gonna, if I channel my divinity, and it gives him +1 to all intelligence rolls, would that help with religion? If it's a
I mean, religion is intelligence based.
I think it's advantage on rolls too. Let me double check real quick.
I believe you're correct, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I already had advantage, didn't I?
You did.
You did, so that wouldn't make a difference in that case. Just give you a +1, whatever your total was, if you want to do that.
How are we looking? Horrible?
Bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Fuck, I already said I was going to do it. I'm going to channel my divinity and cast Watcher's Will.
Okay.
So that just gives me the +1.
I believe it does. Give me one moment.
So you see Ronan begin to quickly mutter, and the full blue moon for a brief second appears behind him as kind of a spectral image.
It's just advantage, and anybody anybody within the number of my charisma modifier has it that I can see. So I'll give it to Big Dog, Ghost, the 2 Cyclopses, and I believe that's it.
Okay.
Because I'm +4 in charisma.
It doesn't
if I'm not
matter.
mistaken.
What was your total?
7.
That's actually what I rolled for a DC. I'm not kidding.
Really?
So you kneel and you begin to feel. It's very awkward to you because you're not used to doing this so much. You're more used to feeling your connection through nature directly, and it's limited in the dreaming dark. So the connection is poor. And for a long time, you're convinced nothing's happening. Eventually, you see, almost similar to the way you see whenever you transform into an animal, the visage of a woman in a long white dress with silver tear stains on the side of her face. And she looks down at you, almost gently holds out a hand. And you hear her voice, even though you don't see her lips moving. What a beautiful creature you are. Yet you're in so much pain. It is a road I know. You must stay true to those you love.
I'm trying. So you're the one he prays to, is it?
You see kind of a soft, sad smile. I am not prayed to so much anymore. He has more communication with my daughters. My heart was broken many years ago, and I have not been myself since.
Of that we have in common. Thank you for your guidance in this dark place. Me and my brother both needed it.
Just remember that that is which is dark can also be beautiful. And she slowly fades away.
And then I will release the magic of Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
It's a stupid amount of healing.
Yeah,
so
it's 128 healing, I believe.
it's 2d6 every 6 seconds
For 10 minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute.
So it would be 20d6 healing. Plus the
Well-
staff gives the modifier every single time. So
Right. And what's your modifier?
5. So it would be 20d6 plus 50.
I got my 13 points back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
So 170 points of healing total. So, let's see. Grendel and Sally are both 13 now.
So
Times 3.
I'm loving this spell.
So that's 39 total.
that's just a beyond spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems underutilized.
It's because it's specifically
Yeah.
just a paladin spell, but with the additional spell stuff that they gave, like druids and bards and all that, they got Aura of Vitality too.
Yeah, a Druzy can do it, but just because it's such a high level spell, he doesn't really do it very often. Yeah, it's best mixed with that spell. But anyway, so that's 39 gone for the 3 of them. Barton, are you injured?
13, yeah.
13. So minus 13. Talon, are you injured?
No.
Okay. So that's 112 hit points left for the Cyclopses. Who could use it? Well, one of them could definitely use it.
Fill them up.
Well, it's not going to fill them up.
Damn. 112 doesn't fill them.
They have 140.
Oh.
Damn.
Each?
Yep.
Well, we really were supposed to smoke these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, they maybe want to fight in the future. The DM may not have thought that through entirely. So you guys find yourself in a room that might have once been a sitting room or a discussion place, a meeting place of some sorts. It has what looks like a fireplace, except the fireplace is broken and dilapidated. And two armchairs that might have once been comfortable, but now are broken and slashed and just depraved. The Cyclopses are heading towards the next door.
I'll wave them off and try. Let me check this one this time.
Thank you, little key cat.
You have advantage.
Did you?
Yeah, because Casper's.
Oh.
Also,
What was that last?
also because of Watcher's Will.
Well, enhance ability would be gone
Yeah.
because aura vitality's concentration. So
Oh, I apologize. You're correct. I apologize. I
First,
appreciate the honesty, though.
I will check for traps first.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
It's intelligence based. You should be good.
I think it's is it intelligence or wisdom?
Based.
Okay.
I tell you what though. How much do I get from you?
Oh man.
Oh man. Shit, that's better. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Man, we get out of here. I'm gonna roll so fucking high.
probably.
So it's not trapped.
Not trapped. Great. Is it locked?
It is locked.
I will attempt to unlock it.
All right, go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check with disadvantage, please.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, after a little while, you managed to just. Lock was actually much simpler than the previous one.
Remind me if we ever get out here to buy multiple sets of these things.
I will
You see-
remind you.
You see a light of recognition go on behind Takbar's eyes. Akbar, or Taknek's eyes. Akbar does not seem to realize this is information. You roll a 4. As you do, I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Great.
What the fuck is going on?
Damn.
It's turning dark. Hello?
18 for talent. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
There we go.
Baby. You okay? Whoa.
Is it 18 for talent?
Yeah.
Ronan.
14.
I don't know why. Dude, that's better than I roll as a Drowsy. Sally. Remember, she gets advantage.
18.
18, come on, please. Grendel.
14.
Ghost.
26.
I'm back, baby.
Alright, Ghost, you are up first.
Wonderful. What do I see?
You see. I need to find the monsters.
Stop.
You know what, we'll just use these.
Oh, we're looking. Don't know. About to tell you what I see.
Alright. You place these 4 next to one another behind the pillar there.
Behind the pillar.
You see 4 small, well, you see a small collection of very tiny, like, impish-like creatures.
Red skin? Brown skin?
Different hues.
Different hues. Wings, tails?
There are no wings but tails.
Spiky tails or just like lizard beak?
I like spiky tails. Dragonish.
They look angry.
They look very angry.
Great.
Why don't you ask them if they're friendly?
Are you friendly?
Hurt.
Sally's on deck. And then she.
Okay.
What are we doing, guys?
Do I have a clean shot on any of them?
From where you are.
If I step in, do I have a clean shot?
If you step in, I would say you would have clean shot on two to your left.
Okay. Alright, well. They look alive, right?
Yeah.
I'll do it anyway. I'll just pew pew the first one.
Alright, go ahead and make a attack roll.
Ah, punch. I'm news capitalizing.
17?
Pretty good.
17 hits.
Well,
Oh, no, I'm good right now. Thank you, though.
11 points of piercing damage.
Very nice. Anything else?
What's the light like in this room?
Dimly.
Dim light? Well,
It still has the same illumination from the floor technique.
cool. I will, like, hop up to the wall and go to section hide in, like, the corner.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Oh, that's a lot.
So you see Ghost walk into the room and just,
That's,
and then Matrix style, like from the Matrix Revolutions where they were all fighting in the lobby.
Yeah.
Like, he's and just fucking vanishes into the ceiling.
30.
Fucking vanishes into the ceiling.
fucking vanishes.
Sally, cephalopod.
Oh, fuck, that's also me.
She's gonna rage.
All right.
I guess I should. You're gonna have to mark that out.
I got it.
That was her last rage.
No, she's got one more.
Does she? No, I used the one last time.
Yeah, I marked it.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
I told you, I got their shit.
I didn't refresh the page to change her health.
Yeah, I got that changed too.
How many do barbs get?
She's got 4 at this level.
She's gonna fucking rage. And she's gonna just come fucking.
It's gonna come fucking.
30. No, she's got 40, so she can make it. She's gonna come just fucking swinging in.
Same one you said. Chop.
Yep, same
Okay.
one I shot.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 absolutely hits.
D8. 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
What her thing does? Should we do anything else? Okay. Second attack.
Good.
Same guy. 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
Max damage, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very nice. That one is very blooded. And you see Sally walk in. Just baseball batting back and forth. Talon,
Look
Okay.
down at it. Burn mine down my bar?
Pathetic.
did you burn my bar? Did you burn the bar?
Say it, Druid. Fairy fire.
All right. What is the saving DC on that?
How many? Well, this would be my last second level slot.
Come on, man.
Would be 16 dex. Let me see if I have a charge on the staff. I do. So I'm going to give them disadvantage on it.
It does not matter.
Well, I would have done it anyway.
No, I
so.
just didn't. I can place that on each one of them. Literally everybody failed that. I rolled 2 2s and then a 1 and a 5. Oh, speaking of the 1. You just walk in. So, you guys see Talon walk in and wave his hands, and a jet of flames, and then dissipates and starts to fall like fairy lights and cling.
What color are they?
Red.
Red. Okay.
And Talon and Ronan, both of you for a split second, even though you don't see per se, you can feel it. You know what the energy, magic dissipation is like. Both of you for a split second recognize the style of Vulcan and what Talon has just done.
Yeah, yeet.
Ghost, you feel a small flush of warmth from which oh.
Happy kitty.
Anything else?
That is my turn.
That brings us to Tactic. Sorry. Okay, so he is going to run up around the pillar. Let's give me your range of movement. I don't think you can move that far. 30 feet.
I think you can get right there.
Okay, then he uses action to dash.
Okay.
Go all the way around. The slime is slow movement, but he can get there.
Yep, no, it's in
And that'd be his turn. So you see him just look down these and smile broadly. Alright. That's gonna bring us to Grendel, and then Ronan, you're up next.
Grendel will get in range and or in sight and start peeling off shots.
Alright.
technically on the walls. But not
Yeah, you're not in his way.
range.
Can I see how big is the pillar?
Could I have moved that way?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, I would have gotten out of the way to the doorway so other people could get in.
That's fair.
That was only 20 feet.
Okay.
Okay. I just need to know if I can see through if the pillar is obscuring my view.
The pillar obscures the vision of the two that are closest to me.
Okay.
The two that are closest to Mikey, you can see.
He's gonna pop off the shots in front of the white wizard.
Okay, so you go for the one that Sally just hit?
Yep.
Okay. Because Sally's the only that would be half covered.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be half cover, but you have advantage on everything,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Okay. 14. Wow. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
All right. That's the
Oh,
first
actually, no, sorry. Because half cover 14 does not hit.
Okay. Okay. So second
So you
shot.
fire off the shot, and just because you're trying to go around the line, you couldn't quite make contact.
Okay.
Roll a different die, holy shit.
14 to hit.
Just again, just trying to clear it, you can't.
Fucking wrong.
4, 4, 3, and 4.
3 4s and a 3.
Mr. Hollywood going downhill. The
Jesus.
story of what happened.
All right.
In all fairness, you're rolling his mark,
Yeah.
so it had to be either high or low.
Well, next turn he'll just roll all natural 20s.
Exactly.
And so then if it's Ronan wants to get all up in the fray.
All right.
Are you dashing?
30.
I get right there. I'm gonna see if I can get this off at second.
Could have gone here. But
Oh, are you doing a chromatic?
I'm doing a chromatic.
where do you want back here? Or
Go one over towards you.
this one?
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys always doing that, by the way, because I can't quite reach it from where I'm sitting.
Oh, yeah. I'm literally right here. So,
Well,
I'd be an asshole if I was just like.
I was thinking about it the other day because I was watching Matt
Come
move
over here
everything.
and do it, DM.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the other day because I was watching Matt, the way he has to move everything, and then everyone just points with laser pointers, and I'm like, you guys are closer to the screen than I am.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking going down.
All right, you yell timber.
Chromatic orb.
All right. What is the save?
And it is going to be
It's an attack roll.
Oh, it's a turn.
let's do fire damage.
All right.
And attack roll.
Is the target just one, or is it the two?
It's just one of
Force
them.
diameter, sphere, and energy creature. At a creature you can see within range. Choose
Okay, a
as-
creature. So,
Okay.
and which one are you targeting? The one that Sally hit, or the other one?
The one behind her.
Okay.
So,
It would
Yeah.
also have cover then.
What it?
Yeah, because
This one?
it's a ranged magic attack.
Kind of like she's right in your way.
It'd have like 3/4 cover if you were going for that one.
All right, then fuck it. Let's start with the one in front of Sally then.
Okay.
So the one everyone's been wailing on. Got it.
That is a 16.
16 hits.
All right, and that is 4d8.
Was that with advantage?
No, that wasn't with advantage. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, fair, man.
No, I'll stay right there.
Okay. You started off strong, man. Now you're just
4d8 fire. Ooh. 6, 12, 19, 20 points of fire damage.
fueled by the energy you saw Talon displaying, the fire attacking, being fueled by the stories of Solar that you've heard. You run forward and let loose a jet of flame. As it hits the imp, you can see it doesn't appear to do quite as much damage as you thought it would.
Okay.
Fortunately, it did double the hit points it had remaining, so it still dies.
Okay.
And it's like, you hear Oddbar just finding Friend strong.
Ronnie just replies, just trying to be like you.
Be stronger.
So, the red cap that is in front of Sally is going to move up to you, Run. Mikey, if we can move that one, please.
You good?
It's gonna move to Ronan.
Yep.
Save them right.
And it is going to attack you twice.
Yeah, can get some.
Me or Ronan?
Well, that one definitely hits Ronan. And so that one is 24 against your AC, which
Yep.
definitely hits. And the other one is 17 against your
That's
AC.
not it.
Okay. And so it just, its teeth gnatch into you and actually break through where your plate is separated at the shoulder. And you take 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
That will end its turn. That's going to bring us to Ogbar. Ogbar is going to have to use his entire turn to sprint.
Okay. So he can, if he's sprinting, he can get wherever he wants.
Okay?
Yeah, he was
He's only
right,
got 30
right here,
movement
right?
speed. Yeah.
It'll be 60.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then it would be, what is it, 10 feet to get through people?
You can move freely through allied space as long as you don't stop in their space.
So he can get here with 50, right?
Or 45, yeah.
45.
45, yeah.
Yeah, so that's okay. He would get there.
Yeah.
That's all he's able to do, though. And so just like Tech he's just looking around. You kind of see him just tightening his grip on the great club. Is going to bring us to the two behind the pillar. The one is going to lash out at Takmak. Right in his face, anyway.
We just adopt these.
Both of those definitely hit.
Pretty much.
What's Ghost's last name? Okay.
Okay,
So they don't
it's
have last
22
names
points of
either.
damage.
First name either.
The other one goes, you see it jump up onto the wall and skitters towards you.
Which one?
The one, that one that you're right above.
This one?
Yep.
He's gonna do.
He has 45 feet movement.
So he's gonna go around?
Yep.
Or 15, 20. This is half for him.
No, because it's on the floor.
Oh, he's going on the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he climbs?
Yep.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. Right?
Yeah. Is he in range of you? Or is he
Now he's 10 feet away.
just out of range? Wow. All right, then he's gonna use his range attack at you, and you see him just chuck a bit of acid flies out of his mouth at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
$17.
17. So as he goes flying at you, you actually just manage to. He goes flying past you and you see it.
Damage?
No damage.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay. That is going to bring us back to Ghost.
Assuming he knows where I am, so I'm gonna shoot this one.
Yep.
Because he probably doesn't. Am I hidden?
From the three of them, you are.
Sweet.
That one rolled a natural 20 to see you.
Okay. So I'm hitting from the two that are on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot the one that's surrounded by everybody because
Okay.
I had a bad day and I didn't manage to get a side hit from it.
Yep.
So yeah.
And he's very fired.
You're right. I would have had advantage anyway. So that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that absolutely is. And you sneak attack against advantage.
Okay, Grendel's up.
Like max damage or some shit.
Dude. So that's 6. 28 points of piercing damage. Jesus.
28. Very nice.
Out of the fucking shadows.
So yeah, you just literally fucking Batman style. You just hear.
Lovely. I'm gonna hop and skip my ass
Alright.
40 feet. Let's see. 20. That's not right. 20. 25. 40. And I'll use Feline Grace to go.
So you guys see a cat just.
And then I'll go another 5 feet. So I'll be 10 feet up the wall.
Okay.
Bonus action 9?
Alright.
Six. Six. Let me find the 9. They're the fucking same.
Not sure about on it.
Fucking. No, it doesn't. Not on these.
That's weird.
Really?
I'm gonna go because the plus is at the bottom of all the other numbers. That is a 6. But it's a total. I didn't bother. Sorry. That's
47.
29.
Basically.
Alright. Sally. Down your deck.
So I'm just gonna turn around and go bonk bonk.
Alright.
Advantage. 19 to hit for the first one.
19 absolutely hits.
Let's roll the second one, see what it is. $18 to hit with the second one.
18 will also hit.
Great. 23 points of bludgeoning damage total.
23. Very nice. So that one, you guys see Sally. And as I see it twitching on the ground, she's just. And it is dead. Alright. It's gonna bring us Talon.
All right. I am going to quite literally roll the dice. Come over here, and at this one, actually, let's do this one.
Okay. Yeah, that one's kind of perched sideways on the wall right now.
Okay. We're going to use a charge to use the Wand of Wonder.
Oh. Alright, roll a D100, please.
Uh-huh.
Anything could happen. Yeah, that Wand of Wonder is fucking wild.
25.
Alright.
You cast Detect Thoughts on the creature you choose. If you didn't target a creature, you instead take 1d6.
So,
What is this imp thinking?
you see Talon running the room kind of and point the wand at it, and Talon, you hear in your mind, what the bullshit? Damn it!
I think Ghost just winks at everyone before he does that.
Alright. Wanda wonders the rear in its head.
Well, I was hoping for lightning bolt, but I got detect thoughts, so
Welcome to the D100.
that is my turn.
Good enough?
I guess.
You got some insight.
Yeah. You now know that he's thinking about you, Kitty.
Great.
Well, you know that he's thinking about the kitty.
Yeah.
Alright, that brings us Technock. Technock is going to rear back his club and try to open up a world of pain on this thing. And it's going to miss and then hit.
Got
Was that with advantage?
That was not an advantage, thank you. So he's going to hit and then miss.
I rolled a 3 and 5.
Alright. So it takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage as Technock just slams it with his club. That's not right. He does not attack Nogbar. Red wine! Alright. That's going to be his turn. That's going to bring us to Grindel.
Grindel is going to see that those two are down, and he's going to look around and see the one on the wall that's fire fired, and he's going to take 2 shots at that one.
Alright.
You can do it, I believe in you.
Plus 10. 14.
Jesus, what is you with 14s, man?
14 hits.
I also have just as bad a time as.
That's like 5 4s that
That's
he's rolled.
5 out of my last 6 rolls are 4s.
No, it's hitting now because it's not in half cover.
29. Same guy.
DJ doesn't give up on his dice that easily.
Never.
He needs to, but he doesn't.
So that is
Teach him a
2d10.
lesson.
Heck, some of them sat in that jail through all of COVID.
2d10s plus 5. So,
A year in solitary confinement.
so
This does not fit the punishment. Most of them only got a week.
is that a 6 or a 9?
9.
9. So
Nine.
11. 21 points of piercing damage on 2 shots.
21, very nice. That's the one on the wall, you said?
Yep.
Alright, next.
No, that's it.
Ronan.
Ronan is going to use his movement to get around to the one on the other side of the pillar.
10. 20.
And 2 swipes with the moon blade.
Alright, you have advantage because of Fair Fire.
I'm still tripping over the. Where's the fucking kid?
It saw the kitty, and then the kitty fucking vanished.
29.
29 hits.
That's right, that's right. 27.
That still hits.
27, okay.
They don't have that high in AC.
They fucking see that, damn it.
Mm,
Not yet.
Same thing, 27.
27, alright.
That's 2d8 plus 6. 9. So 8. 12 plus 9. 21 points of slashing damage.
So you guys see he's running up on the one that Akbar is, or the Technic brother is having trouble with, and just like in a circling spin, just comes down on it twice. It's definitely hurt, but it's still moving.
Okay.
That's gonna bring us to Akbar, who's going to try to join you, Ronan, running around the pillar. Very upset he has not been in this fight yet.
5, 3.
We've kind of circled that one up. It's pretty horrible.
I love it. I love it.
Well, not the ground damage though.
Imp's about to get the Green Lantern treatment.
Actually. So you guys see Akbar run up and then as it kind of flops over, it's doing that like. Akbar just. And it is dead.
Fuck.
That is going to bring us to the one on the wall.
He's contemplating life right now.
Ghost, it does not appear to see you. So it looks around and it just it's frantic, and then it sees somebody standing in the middle of the floor pointing at it, and it's going to launch itself at you, Talon. That is 18 history C.
Yep.
Okay, and the second attack. Probably not. That's 14 history C.
Nope.
So, as its teeth kind of sink into your ankle, you take 8 points of damage. Roll both.
Okay.
It's gonna bring us back to Ghosty.
Do I need to move or can I see it?
You can see from where you are.
Did you say 8?
Yep.
Fairy Fire does not drop.
Nice.
I'm gonna give him a little prick in the back of his head.
All right.
The one that is over by Talon.
That's the one with the left.
Yeah. 24 to hit.
24 absolutely hits.
This dice is rolling so good. Shit.
I'm glad, man. You're getting fucked.
19 points of piercing damage.
And then just clearly sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. He's still alive, but barely.
Damn.
Sally.
The slow walk over, pounding her club bar still in her hand.
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Which one?
That one's dead, Mike.
This one?
Yeah.
That one's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard that it was dead.
Yeah.
Switch dice.
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Buckle.
Oh, God, I'm fucking.
Right.
Whack.
Same shit.
All right.
Back.
Barbarian thing. Barbarian, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you like that? Whack. I see. And what's your response if you can't pay your tab? Whack. Oh.
That's a 25 to hit.
25 absolutely hits.
Second attack, just to definitely. So the second one hits as well, the natural 18.
How does Sally want to do this?
Did you burn down my bar?
You see Sally look down. You like fire. You burn down a bar? And just small cloud of dust flies up from where she smashed.
And
It's like shooting a dove with a 12 gauge.
Very much so. Very much so. It had 5 hit points left.
Why is Dove though? The feathers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
You guys ever seen the video of the, I don't know which baseball game it
Randy
was?
Johnson. Randy the big unit Johnson throwing that fucking pitch, and the bird flies right across my plane. He threw a 95-mile-per-hour fastball, just turned it into fucking feathers.
Yep.
That's when he played for the Diamondbacks.
okay,
Big Randy fan. I'm a big unit fan. It was a machine.
you're a big unit fan, huh?
Big unit fan. When you got a big unit, you respect other big units.
Anyway,
That seems like an excuse.
so you guys see Akbar take that kind of clap Sally on the back. Good kill. See the bullet through. Where did the kitty go? I know. Good. Where kitty disappeared. It's very scary.
Yes, indeed.
You know, you didn't do so well in this place. We didn't want you to get hurt.
Yeah.
See, there's almost an instinct. They, you see them reach over where the slime is, and they kind of. You realize it's more like a heavily applied moss. And it comes flying off where there's a small trapdoor.
Traps?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Huh?
Yes, that is cocked.
Yeah.
That's,
31.
investigation, you say?
Natural one. Natural one. Yes. Last week.
27?
Not appear to be trapped.
Lock.
Nope. Appears that the hidden beneath the moss was all the protection it thought it needed.
They'll never see this. Hey, there's a door over there.
When you spend a week combing every inch of a place, you get to know it pretty well.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they've, again, they've claimed to have been here for weeks.
Look at the hole.
There's a small pathway, though, that leads into this room here, where there's a collection of beds. And as you guys walk into the room, you see a bar and take a look around. Friends toilet.
How long have we been going at this?
Long time.
Unclear at this point.
But-
Nights have become days, days have become nights,
Yeah.
days have become weeks, weeks have become years.
Am I a keen mind?
Keep in mind some good things, Liam.
Actually, Keen Mind would not help in this situation because it only tells you the hours until sunrise. It does not happen here.
Oh, which way is north?
That way.
We're in a maze, but I know.
Excuse me, DM, not keen mind.
I can't wait for my next character to have a keen mind just so we fucking see it all the time.
I'm gonna fucking feeble mind your character's bitch.
That's gonna suck. Do we want the rest?
If you want to, the places where these beds is the only safe place. Otherwise, bad things happen.
Should s-
I'll take first watch.
You see Akbar and Tekna kind of holstered up in a corner together.
Are they back to back?
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna say second watch.
Sure, I will.
Okay. Anybody else want to take third?
I'll take her.
I need everybody to take a watch. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
No. Those were the facts.
23.
23.
13.
19. 8. 8. Alright, big boy numbers. Brian, are you using your scrying scroll, or are you going to,
I am going to use my scrying
you are going to use your scrying scroll?
but not on Kazuya.
Use it on whoever you want, it's your scroll.
Not on Kazuya?
Not on Kazuya.
Yeah, okay.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know what Kazuya's up to.
Kazuya's doing.
Something happened to Kazuya, and he's not having a good time. Not that Kazuya was really ever having much of a good time, but...
It's really a worst.
Went from a bad time to a worse time. Who are we targeting, Ron?
It's Orion on there.
Looking in for Marcellus.
Okay.
What?
Wow, okay.
So you whisper the dwarven words, and the thick pillar of smoke comes out of the device and then forms into almost like a solid wall, which appears cloudy at first. It slowly begins to fade in. Slowly the image becomes clearer and clearer. You see a figure on their knees, bound and gagged. The hair dripping long over the face. They appear to be malnourished, very weak. They have no gear or equipment. In fact, they are left naked in this position. And you see the gap where the left eye should be. And you see him just kneeling weakly. I made a promise. Before you hear the soft words, Swift death to those who have wronged me. And the image fades.
Can I tell who was who? Is Marcellus the one that was
The
tied up
figure
in that?
appears to have been the figure. Yeah, Marcellus appears to have been the figure that was naked and bound.
Oh.
That's all I wanted to do.
Talent.
Marcellus was naked and bound?
Yes.
There's gonna be an angry dragon somewhere.
Miles away, you hear the faint roar of a red dragon.
This motherfucker said 3 days! 6 months!
Talent.
Oh.
As you're in your trance-like state, you feel the familiar feeling of sight coming to you. And see yourself standing in an ornate room you've never been in before. And you look around, and there are elaborate red walls with stained glass. Almost looks like a church, but it's no church you're familiar with. And you see a large, ornate golden throne, several times the size of any reasonable proportion figure, even a Goliath, would be extraordinarily comfortable in this chair. And as the room starts to take more and more presence and more shape, you realize there's an elderly figure sitting in the chair, slouched over. A young man wearing red and white clothes standing before you. And he kneels up and whispers in your ear. I kept telling you he was not long for this world.
Do I know who that is?
You do not recognize this figure. Go ahead and make a history check for me, then.
It's like 5.
No.
Who isn't long for this world?
See him look confused at you. A gesture. Lord Hilton. Look, I know we think this may be somewhat morally reprehensible, but this country, this land, could be so much more than it is. It just takes one document. That's all I'm asking for access to. You've already seen what I've done with our Treasury Department. Imagine what more I could do if I were our Lord. His son is nothing. He's beyond useless. You've seen it. A man can't command a single battalion. And I promise, once this is done, you will bear the fruits as well.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Mm, 18.
18. You can tell there's definitely a lot of excitement in him. And you feel this is something he wants very badly.
Do I recognize these, like, the inside of whatever this chapel would be? You said I didn't recognize the outside, right?
No, you've been inside, you haven't been outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it appears to be some sort of throne room or some sort of place. It's somewhere you've never been as Talon.
Okay. When I look down at my hands and my clothing, is it mine?
It's not yours. That is that of a young female. Still Kalashar, but
I just realized I had something that would have helped you so many times. I was looking at my image. Sorry, go ahead.
You get-
Something that mimic thing doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore.
Is there a pane of glass nearby or a mirror or anything?
You might be able to catch your reflection in it, yes.
Can I look in it and see what I see?
As you walk over to the window and catch a small bit of your reflection, you see a fairly young-ish looking Telishar. It's kind of difficult to tell age, but you can tell better than most. She appears to be about middle-aged for a Telishar. Long white hair and vibrant blue eyes. Clothed in what appear to be fairly regal garbs. Colors that swirl in greens and blues. You can tell it's some sort of color field or alliance color or something of that nature. You don't recognize her as being a member of the Lunari.
Can I tell what she is?
In
As
terms
far as her affiliation? Like the colors or any sigils or anything?
you don't recognize the sigil or the colors.
Okay.
You're a little studied on. You never put that much emphasis on visual symbols, but you're a little studied. But it's you don't recognize the colors as being part of anything. If it were anyone, it could maybe be the Gaster family, but you've been to their kingdom and it looks nothing like this.
Okay. Don't know.
The young man walks up to you again. So what do you say? This will be better for everyone. I promise. And I can even agree to help your people. I can make them an alliance with my kingdom.
I'll hold out my hand.
He shakes it and smiles. And the vision fades away. As he does, you hear the echoes of his words. Soon, the Eviers will rule this land, and the Kalishars will profit. The rest of your guys' night and watch pass without incident. You guys all get the benefits of a long rest.
Yes.
All your spell
Sorry, I was
slots,
really
all
loud
that
in
fun
your
stuff
ear.
are returned to
Oh,
you.
good. Good.
If you have any damage remaining, it goes away. Grindel and Sally get all their shit back.
So I gotta fix the Pale Club reset.
Yes, I apologize, I keep forgetting.
What's up?
I'm able to select new spells, right?
I still haven't.
Yes, if you'd like to.
I still haven't made use of fucking glove and team beyond yet. Or Nikki's weapon for her gaming. She has me to put together.
What'd she want?
She got some like staff that does something. She I don't remember what she said it did.
Gotcha.
I was like, yeah, I can build it, whatever.
Alright,
Ron is going to be cleaning out his bag.
so you guys see Ronan just pulling shit
will be good.
out of his bag en masse. That's probably been in there for quite a while.
And I see this little leather pouch or leather looks like a pocket protector of some sort.
Okay.
And I kind of pull it out a little bit. Shit. Slide it back in.
Did you actually...
Ghost. I think this may benefit you more. As I found this as I was cleaning out my bag, I got this some time ago when I first left the Wildwoods, and I had my arcane lockpick set.
You see just a shaking paw.
Do you even know how to use these?
Clear.
I don't, but I retrieved it as a gift many moons ago. And because I wasn't able to use it or wasn't skilled with it, it totally slipped my mind. And as I was doing a bag clean out and preparing for the day, I noticed that And
Spent the past minute and a half opening doors with a fucking crossbow bolts.
Yeah. You're just like.
If only I had lockpick sets.
And
If
then the one
only any one of us had a lockpick set.
any day now, Ghost, you can get that door open. That'd be awesome. God.
He takes so long.
So you have
That's
an
the
arcane
equivalent-
lockpick set.
Even for the mimics.
That's like if you accidentally locked your keys in your car and you can't get them back out, and everybody's like grabbing coat hangers and fucking trying to pry the door open. And you go, "Oh, yeah, I got the key. I got the spare in my pocket."
And then I will
forgot.
take.
Sorry, I don't drive the car that much, so I haven't been thinking about
I
it.
assume it's the arcane thieves tools.
Yeah.
I believe I designed those actually.
You gave him to Dallas.
Yeah, I think it, yeah.
Well, you know.
Would you look at that?
So,
Why is Madigan so difficult nowadays?
just because
Does anybody in our group have a non-magical weapon?
both of the Goliaths,
Okay.
or the Cyclopses,
Okay.
and Gretel.
Oh. Damn, I am I will have a magical weapon prepared.
Yeah, I mean, you want to help out the two Cyclopses? His pistol is not magical, though. Actually, I don't think his mortar is either.
Nope.
He's got a magical dagger.
Not a magical pistol. So that's a magical weapon for the day.
Alright. Alright then, you guys all ready to leave?
Ronald will get all his belongings together.
Akbar looks at you, Ghost. You purr when you sleep.
If that isn't creepy as fuck.
Has anyone ever told you he overshared?
No.
Can't imagine why. We should go.
Well, the shiny things isn't so far anymore, but there's a few rooms which is really confusing. Not gonna lie. So the Goliaths, or the fucking Cyclopses, lead the ways down the next tunnel, which is to the south here. There, this pathway. And head to the next room and push open the door. Inside, you guys see a huge set of scales. And 8 spheres on the ground. And a pedestal on the far wall by a door that is barred. Like, think almost Ocarina of Time style.
Okay.
Difficult. That's funny.
Sorry, I gotta find the room number.
And what color are the scales?
The scales are brass.
Brass. Okay. And then
And there's an inscription on the pedestal. Place the orb that weighs slightly more than the others on this table. If you use the scales more than twice, or choose the wrong orb, this door will not open for 48 hours.
oh fuck. So put the spheres that
But the sphere, the singular sphere,
okay.
that weighs slightly more on the table.
And that's the table right up there in that corner. The sphere that weighs slightly more on the table. And what's the rest of it?
If you use the scales more than twice, or choose the wrong orb, the door will lock for 48 hours.
How big are the spheres?
They're all
Softball size?
about Dragon Ball size.
Dragon Ball size? Which Dragon Ball? Namek
Dragon
or?
Ball.
Okay, that's crit. I'm just saying.
No, it's fair.
That's important.
They're not namek balls.
Okay. And the
Balls
Namekian
are
balls are huge. Nothing? Nobody?
You just
Okay.
gotta let it go. I'm not gonna.
The balls are inert.
Is there anything special about these spheres, like any images or runes on them or anything?
They all radiate a slight energy, but it doesn't necessarily appear to be magical. More just akin to some kind of stored energy, more than anything.
Okay. I will pick up one of the spheres.
You do so quite easily.
Just holding it. And then I'll pick up another sphere.
Okay.
Is there a weight difference between the two?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Four. Wait! We took a long rest. We need inspiration cards.
We do have inspiration cards.
Not that I'm a burn mine on this, but they're good to have. They
Tell
make me feel really good.
Arnon?
Namesake videos!
What is it?
Oh wow.
Grindel.
Yeah, before you even break the cards, I was like, I'm going with that.
Nice. And last but not least, Sally.
Right.
Alright. So 4. No, there is no discernible difference between the two.
Okay. I will set those two to the side. Pick up another two.
For the sake of brevity, you go around picking them all up, you
Okay.
feel no difference.
And we can only use the scale 2 times.
Yes. And it's a scale that has like 2 sides. It's
Yeah.
not like a bathroom scale.
Are they engraved in any way, or are there any inscriptions on them?
There are multiple inscriptions on each of them. They're multicolored, they're different colored, and different inscriptions on each.
As I run my hand over all of them, do I recognize any of the markings?
No, the symbols do not. In fact, you're a little weirded out because these symbols appear to be very wrong, just in terms of what you recognize symbols to be. They don't appear to be runes. They don't appear to be sigils. They don't appear to be crests.
Now, when we say use the scale 2 times, does that mean we have an opportunity to put each sphere on there until at least the scale tips or is unbalanced?
It means you may use 2 weighings total.
Is there a thing that tells us the weight on this? Like pounds, ounces?
No, you
anything?
just see which side is higher or lower. Yeah, it's not like a bathroom scale. It's you can put 2 things on either side.
No.
One of them will weigh more or less.
Okay.
And we're trying to get the one that weighs less,
One weighs the
One of
most.
the most.
Two reds, 2 blues, 2 greens, 2 yellows.
So 8 balls, one weighs slightly more. You can use the scale twice.
I was fucking amazing.
What are we? The balls are all different sizes.
No, they're all the same size,
All the same size,
And the same
Different
weight.
colors.
And they're all the same weight.
apparently.
and we're trying to balance them.
No,
We're
we're
trying to find
gonna,
the one that weighs slightly more.
and we can only use the scale twice, or the door stays locked for 48 hours.
Are you Googling it?
Hmm?
Are you Googling it?
No, I'm looking at what I have on my character sheet. I'm not petty like that.
I wasn't
So
sure.
there's 8 orbs.
Yes.
And there's 2 of each color.
Yeah.
They all look the same, just different colors, but
They
all
have different
seem-
sigils that's on etched on everyone.
What are the sigils?
You do not recognize them.
Fair.
They don't appear to be magical based in nature. They're not runes. They're not crests or symbols that are associated with any house, as far as you know.
They're not a language of any kind.
Not as far as you've ever read.
Man, do I have a spell for this? Probably not.
I'm gonna pick up one.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up two of them actually.
Okay.
Put one on one end, and then as I put the other on the other end, cast enlarge on it.
Okay.
We're trying to find the one that weighs the most, correct?
Technically, yes. I can't decide if I'm frustrated or proud of your bullshit in this moment. I want to be angry and I want to be proud at the same time. Because this is not at all the answer. But you just broke my puzzle.
And it'd be like that.
Sometimes.
Good job, man.
Thanks, man.
I will allow it. So you put an enlarged orb down on the scale, and they go very heavily to that side.
Okay. Does anything happen when that?
Not while it's on the scale, you gotta put it on the table.
I gesture at Akbar. If you could, take this one and put it on that table. And then I will go stand across the room from it.
Akbar and Dagmar will walk over to the orb and just like two bodybuilding deadlifters carry the orb over to the table and set it down. For the record, above table, this was not that hard a logic puzzle. You just split them into 3 and 3. If they weigh the same, was one of the two you left out. If not, pick two from the side that was heavier.
Yeah, I like it like that better.
Not that complicated an answer.
I thought this was genius on his part. Like, let's skip all the bullshit. Let's just get to it. Boop.
Anyway. The door does open, because technically you did place the heaviest orb on the table.
Patrick, go what?
I just pulled a U on Megan.
Yeah.
Very hard. I feel like I'm owed $7 now. Alright. So, the two Goliaths, or the two, man, I keep saying it, two Cyclopses, indicate there's path left and right. They look at you guys, both need to show anything.
Both?
Different Chinese. Well, Chinese.
Describe the Chinese to me.
Well, one is pretty tall and silver around on a bit. And the other one is a chest.
The chest.
Okay. And so they lead you the path off to the right. As they open the door, you see the floor is covered in runes that you do recognize, because these are written common.
Okay.
I don't know how clearly you guys can read it.
It's fairly clear.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me.
Okay, I do have a clearer image of those if you need to.
Okay.
The walls are covered in slime, which is slowly oozing downwards.
Okay.
And there's an inscription on the far wall that says, "I am like the dragon, yet I do not fly. I have no home up in the sky. So serpent-like, yet not a snake. I could not be kept within the lakes."
Okay, so Dragini's out.
It's Pikachu.
What are the two bottom on the left?
To bottom on the left,
and a
I and P. I believe.
And we need to touch the right rune to spell out the word? Spell out the answer?
Likely. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a clearer one. Wow, I was hoping it would zoom in when I did that.
Okay.
It's a Remgen.
Remgen? What's on Remgen?
Say the riddle again.
I am like the dragon, yet do not fly. I have no home up in the sky. So serpent-like, yet not a snake. I could not be kept within the lakes. Mikey knows what
I
it
know
is.
what it is. You should too. You should too. I'm gonna wait to see if he figures it out.
Alright.
So I don't want to ruin it.
You figured it out pretty quickly, I gotta give you props.
I know exactly what it is.
Didn't. Say that one more time.
I am like the dragon, yet do not fly. I have no home up in the sky. So serpent-like, yet not a snake. I could not be kept within the lake.
Is it an eel? No.
Let me know if you're done. I'll solve the riddle.
If you're done, I'll solve the riddle.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
He's so proud of himself.
Leviathan.
Oh, okay.
So Ghost comes to
The
you.
answer is Leviathan.
It's a Leviathan.
Nice word.
Which Akbar and Titanite look at each other. The fuck is a Leviathan?
My ass was looking at it like a regular crossword puzzle.
I was too. I was like, it's got to be either this way, this way, this way, or this way.
I was trying to determine if we actually had to come from the bottom, and then I saw you said that
I had to repeat it, and I was like, okay, can't be kept in a lake. Snake-like, but not a snake. I'm like, okay, where's the L? And I'm like,
He did it right.
V-I. Yeah.
I got to the VI, and I'm like, yeah.
I hop, skip, jump the letters.
So, we like to walk it. Okay. If I could get my mouse back, come on. So, Ghost, you begin walking on the L, up to the E, I.
Maybe the V and the I.
Did I not say V?
Yeah, no, you said L-E-I.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I meant.
Oh.
Right, we gotta spell one bad step to fuck this up.
Ghost, you skip the V.
Just close the door.
All the way up to the end. And there's a sigh of relief. Like, who knows what would have happened if you stepped on one of the wrong tiles? Maybe a Leviathan would have appeared.
I stroll over to the chest, cautiously look it over.
You might actually be mad at me.
We'll see.
Chest does not appear to be locked or trapped.
Okay. I open the chest gingerly.
You see two, and they are shiny,
Great.
two what look like chimes sitting at the bottom of the chest. You pick them up.
Uh-huh.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Running stairs. Are those? I look at Akbar and Taknak. Are those the shinies?
Those are two of the shinies.
And across from Ghost, are those wind chimes?
I'm not sure.
They look a little like wind chimes.
Do they feel magical?
Somewhat.
Did offer.
Oops.
We
Well,
did.
just about see what happens.
I don't want to. We're going to wait.
Okay.
We did all of the wind chimes.
We don't know what they do. We'll figure it out later. Check the chest one more time just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
There's no more in the chest.
I will shut it. I'll hop skip backwards.
Okay. As you arrive, Bartok look at you expectantly. First time, Bar. And then Taknak walks up. What are And they begin leading you up to the room to the north. As they do, they head up into a room, they push open a door. At the other end, you see a large, ornate silver mirror.
Nope, fuck this. Nope.
When has a mirror ever been bad for you?
Ronan, Ronan is, nope.
Have you two looked in the mirror?
We never got this far. We couldn't get past the sphere room.
I'm gonna walk into the room,
Okay.
just sort of like feel out everything. No traps this time?
Do I see anything odd about the room besides the ominous mirror set in the fucking corner?
What's wrong with the mirror? Go ahead and make an investigation check. Either both of you can make one, or one of you with advantage, whichever you would like.
We can both make one. What was it? Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Dollar bill.
18.
18. As you guys both enter the room and begin to appear, or begin to try to explore it, the moment Ghost, you clear the room door, you find you guys self-sealed within the room.
It's just me and him.
Just you and him.
I hate
I just sort of look at him. Oh, that was the trap.
Yeah. I look back at the door. Is it a door or just a wall now?
It is door-ish. It's solid stone.
What is this over here? And I'll sort of just
No!
reach out and
Are you gonna try to touch it?
Shoulder.
yeah. I mean, I could feel
Make
that
opposing
something,
dexterity checks.
feel that something's there, but I don't know what it
Good
is.
luck. That's cocked as shit.
What is it? Dex?
Yep.
13.
Natural one.
Wow. Is that
What?
advantage? Still a natural one?
No, I don't. Wait, why do I have advantage?
It was cocked.
Oh,
It was
oh. Yeah, I heard him roll twice.
Yeah, it was literally in the corner. It was just like,
Oh.
I was like, fuck, that's
Talon
cocked.
reaches out, and Talon, as you feel your fingertips touch the mirror, and you hear Ghost hit the floor behind you, nothing seems to happen.
So it's just a mirror in here? Why would they lock us in a room with a mirror?
Everyone that get locked in the room, why is it the blind guy? Why do you break all my shit? You're just like the antithesis of everything I put in this place.
I'm just like, nothing happened. Like,
You're amazed, right?
yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck?
I'm just like tapping the
Ghost,
mirror
you
like,
hear in your head. He must be a trick. He is a lie. He is a vision. He is a servant of this place. Why else would he not be affected by the mirror?
Your venom sucks. Your venom sucks.
Your venom sucks.
My symbiote's an asshole.
It's a conspiracy theory.
you've got a red one in there.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's far better.
Don't touch it.
Talon's hand is just on it.
I'm like tracing my hand. Like you said, it was ornate, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like following all this stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of intricate carvings.
It seems pretty nice.
Working it out in my fucking head, I'm like, ah.
Everyone else, there is a small like gap in the door where you guys can all just look in. You see Ghost just
Oh, just takes his daggers.
Running.
if I blind myself, I too will be immune to the power of the
It makes sense. Right at the mirror and see if it does the same thing the rest of them have done.
It does not do the same thing the rest of them done. The bolt hits it and glides off of it.
I see.
He'll sort of just be like, it's just a mirror.
It's never just a mirror. It doesn't affect you because you can't see a reflection. Reflection.
You see,
I'm
recall Ghost,
confused.
in your vision, you couldn't touch the mirror normally either.
I didn't want to touch the mirror. I never tried to.
Oh, that's true.
I tried to shoot it.
That's right,
And
you
it
tried to
like
shoot
water affected into
Yeah.
it. So I was just like, okay, it's gonna do the same thing, but no, it should. That's some strong ass glass.
It just seems like a nice mirror, Ghost.
In fact,
I
Ghost,
just,
seeing where you struck, you realize this is not actually glass at all, but polished silver.
I'm gonna avert my eyes and kind of walk up to it, and I'm gonna gingerly just.
And then you make a con save. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. No,
Ron,
you walk up and you touch it.
Ron is gonna try to find a way into the room.
Okay.
Like as he's just touched, like scaling
investigation
bricks. All right, who's gonna investigate? That's-
he's just all up on this mirror. He's like, why would they lock us in here with it?
19.
Spend a lot of time touching a wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel for like any carvings, runes, any words on it.
Yeah, there are multiple rooms in.
I am not looking at it.
Okay.
I'm literally just like,
You feel Ghost almost just like shaman.
your mind's like, what the fuck is he doing?
There are multiple rooms and edged inside of it.
Anything that seems familiar?
You're not really used to reading with your fingers.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I am.
You are.
I'm just like, I don't understand this. Like, this fucking hand. Tell me what to say.
Do you read Infernal?
No, I don't think so.
You have no clue.
Fuck!
Don't think so. Languages are at the end, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where I know
Nope.
Infernal though.
Yeah.
So I know what the lettering would.
If you knew what it was.
Yeah.
You ever tried to describe what Russian letters look like to somebody?
That's fucking true.
Okay, how about this? I will.
Do you have that spell? You have that spell, don't you?
Yeah.
You have the fucking spell I invented.
No.
Oh. I was wondering if you had any code thoughts.
Nope. That's only a wizard thing.
Oh, that is a weird thing, you're right.
You're looking for comprehend language.
No, I'm seeing what I have in my inventory so that I could write it down for you.
Huh? That would work.
And then you could just look at it without looking at the mirror. But I don't have anything like that. I have alchemist supplies and a whole bunch of other stuff, but
Man, charcoal and paper seem really useless until you're in this situation.
Hold down.
Yeah, Sally doesn't have anything that would help.
well, she's not even in the room.
Yeah, she's on the outside, but there's a window they might be able to pass stuff to you.
Oh.
Might be able to. I don't know if Mark wants me to.
Well, so
I don't know if Mark would.
I-
You know what, Grendel would. I do have a potion of comprehension.
There's one thing special about the Thieves' Tools that it comes with. It's powder and a stone that removes fingerprints or an image of something.
That would work.
Okay.
Because I could just make an image of the lettering.
Because unique to these tools is this. Well, I shouldn't want
Gosh, I got water.
Unique to these tools is a small, faint white powder, or
Anything
small
over there,
jar
help
of faint
yourself.
white powder, and a smooth, round stone the size of a gold piece.
Okay.
And then essentially it lifts an image or a print off of.
Okay.
So I'll take however long that would take, 10, 20 minutes to just each image show it to him.
Most of the course about half an hour, and some misdirection. You eventually manage to decode the runes that say, only through reflection do we see the truth.
The sound of that. Everything here has either tried to kill us or tried to have ourselves killed.
Name one thing.
God?
If you're afraid to look at the mirror, I do have a spell that might be able to steal your will.
Oh, I thought you meant steal his will.
So did I. I was like,
TEA.
You want to force me to look at the mirror?
Look at it. Look at it.
Might not be a bad idea. If I look at the mirror and become not myself, can you stop me?
By myself? Possibly. Possibly not. But I'm willing to take that gamble because I trust you.
He wants an excuse to kill us.
Man, your venom is horrid. Gee.
He got it from the Dreaming Dark. What did you want it to be?
Maybe a little more supportive.
surprise, my PTSD has a voice of its own.
I believed you a little more. Shit.
Oh, you think you don't have one yet? It just ain't talking to you yet.
Something like that. Not.
Wait till you get out of here.
You thought you left the Dreaming Dark? Well, the Dreaming Dark ain't left you.
Welcome to the one guy who's been here before.
I will once again cast Enhance Ability
Okay.
or Owl's Wisdom.
All right.
Stand by the door.
Okay.
And I walk directly in front of the mirror. Close my eyes, lift my head up, and just stare right into it.
Pow, and there's
You
Candyman.
see a reflection of yourself standing there. Little bedraggled, little travel worn. But yourself.
I'll just go.
Still you. The rest of you standing at the door just watching Ghost.
I will whisper to Talon, who is at the window. What is he doing in front of that mirror?
At one point, he's the kitty no longer himself.
What is happening?
Was the only fleur reflection?
Do we see the truth?
Do I see anything behind me in the mirror?
See Talon a little ways away. And the wall behind you.
Show the mirror.
You push against the mirror.
Solid.
I like that you push the monitor.
Yes, oh, yeah. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Check for seams.
In the mirror.
Yeah. Or edges.
Go make an investigation check.
kind of craning your neck and peering around and looking. And as you're doing this, you don't find any seams. But something does catch your eye. You see the room around you clearly. In the reflection, you see one of the bricks is like stood out from the wall. But it doesn't look that way in the room.
Hey, wait a minute.
Talon, brick over there. Go try and pull it out. I'll like try and like point towards it using my reflection.
Okay.
I'll like guide him towards it while I'm looking at the reflection.
Easy enough.
Okay. I
Talon,
will
as
do
you
so.
start reaching for the brick, are you looking at the reflection or are you
Yeah.
looking? Okay.
Looking at the reflection.
You see Talon reach the point where his fingers interlock with the brick. Talon's brick appears to be pulled out from the wall just a little bit, about halfway.
But you said the room didn't look like that, right?
Didn't look
So
that
is
way.
it like a? Well, I wouldn't know because I can't see, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
he would know since he's right there. Is it like an invisible brick that's?
Are you gonna look?
Yeah.
You turn around and look. You see Talon holding nothing.
I walk over to it. You know,
You
it's
reach forward?
there.
As you touch it, it's there.
Son of a bitch. Try and pull it first, and if that doesn't work, I'll push.
What happens when you pull it?
Okay.
As you push,
Okay.
you feel it slide back into place in the wall and the door.
Neat trick.
That was the best case scenario mirror I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you were afraid of. It told you exactly what to do.
He just laughs.
Funny guy! Funny guy!
Okay.
You get the sense he's not trying to be sarcastic, like he actually means that.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Talon has not had an experience with the mirror.
100% understand that he doesn't understand. Okay. Turn to Ognock. Yeah, thank you. I assume this was the other shiny.
Yeah, they still to show anything.
Did you ever go in?
But we never got that far. We couldn't get past the sphere room.
Are there any other ways out of here?
No, we're gonna go back the way we came.
Let's go then.
You did
Do you
what?
know what these are? The chimes up.
They look like music things.
Magic Man.
I
These
will.
seem familiar. I'll describe them to him and place them in his hands.
First, I'll try and just rack my brain for what they possibly could be, and if I can't figure it out, I'll ritual cast detect magic.
Make an arcana check.
Natural 19.
Oh, man. What happens if we, like, shake these chimes and then, like, a Balrog shows up
So
or some shit
19.
like that?
Maybe. You spend a long time thinking about it. That's not right. You feel like you almost know what they could be. You just can't quite. You get to limit down to like 4 options in your mind. And you feel like if you just a little bit more information, you might know. You feel like if you could limit the School of Magic, you probably would know what they were.
Okay. Then I would take the 10 or 11 minutes or whatever it
The
is
ritual
to.
cast, yeah.
Mhm.
After doing so, and realizing what the school is, you realize these are 2 chimes of opening.
2 chimes or what?
Chimes of opening.
Open air?
Opening.
Opening.
They're one-time use, I believe, right?
I think they have a limited number of uses. I forget if it's one time or.
10 times. After the 10th time, it cracks and becomes useless. And I will relay that information to the party rogue.
Wonderful.
Seems like these would have come in handy a while back.
I imagine whoever built this place thought that might be the direction you would go first.
What?
No.
We're explorers at heart.
You were ready to let the Goliath die.
We-
That's like
We've all played Destiny. We all gotta go everywhere.
Check all the chests.
Yeah,
Need
before
all the
we
loot.
advance.
Behind every little nook and cranny where they like to hide shit.
Oh, a dead ghost.
Okay. I'll give one to you,
Okay.
and then the viewers. Correct.
Hand it to Grendel.
Okay. I'll give the other one to Griffel
I'll put it in his inventory.
in case I'm not around.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So they each get 5 uses, I assume.
No, they're each 10.
Yeah, they're,
Oh, they're
there's
each
two
10.
times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I want to
I'll go our
say
technical. So, are you taking the meat?
I walk over to the mirror, try and lift it off the wall.
It's surprisingly light.
Damn.
Ghost. How much do you think we could get for that?
Don't know. Is it scuffed when I hit it with my arrow?
You get the sense that pure silver is much harder to damage than that.
Is there anything else back there?
No, it's all just the binding agent holding it in place.
Clear. But I imagine a pretty penny.
Let's take the mirror.
As you are kind of seeing all your friends reflection in the mirror, you see, weirdly, on Talon, there's small traces of flame and blue fire leaking from his eyes.
So I think we should.
It's not. I'm gonna hold it up, like put it in front of Talon and angle it towards Ronan. This seems almost.
I lower the mirror with my hand. We'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that. Now is not the time.
Can I help you too?
No.
He's like holding it up in front of me.
I go to straighten his hair a little bit. You just had something in your hair.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check, make a deception check.
Ooh.
$25.
25.
You went so happy. Suddenly he went, oh.
Oh, right. I'm up against the human lie detector.
15.
He's not telling the truth.
You see Talon sort of like check his hair, and he knows nothing's wrong with it. And he's just like, is there something you two want to tell me?
It's a little weird because Talon doesn't lie to you.
Ronan.
Ronan does. Damn it!
You're
Yeah, no,
I don't know what's wrong with me today.
surprisingly, marker for both.
I don't know what's wrong with me right now.
Well, in the other campaign, you decided to challenge the Alpha Werebear to a one-on-one fight, and it's really throwing you off now.
That hasn't proven to be a bad decision yet.
Tune in next week.
Yeah, our other campaign, I'm a cleric. I made a choice. Hey, that's all the dead board is still empty.
This is fucking true.
Anyway.
Just a Drozy as a werebear crammed in a carrier cage.
I'm gonna be a little bit upset if he dies before I get my mini back in.
Who knows what could happen?
What the actual fuck?
Yeah. So what you guys do?
I look at
Depends on
Talon.
what your guys' responses are.
Yeah. Talon just looks kind of confused towards you guys. Something you want to tell me?
Either.
I feel it'd be best if we discussed it once we were out of here. But you're emanating a fiery energy.
Your eyes are fucking glowing. In the mirror.
I don't feel angry.
Trying to emulate this conversation. Akbar leaves down. Right, don't want anybody else to know about it.
I'll just be like, what?
I don't know. I'm sorry, you look cool. I wanted to be a part of it.
Hey, Akbar, will you do us a favor? Will you check and see if there are any hidden passages in here for us?
Oh, there's no.
Will you go stand by the door for us?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Who's got the bag of holding? Skelly?
I think Skelly has it.
Cephalopod.
Yeah, it's right, cephalopod.
Did you
No,
set the
she
mirror
does not.
down?
No, I still have it in my hand.
She does not have.
I'll ask you to stop for a second, and he's actually going to take off his blindfold. And you'll
Strangely, you see a silver ornate mirror before you, reflecting everything perfectly. Cannot see beyond the mirror, but you see the mirror reflecting the room perfectly. It's a little weird. You've never seen as Talon before.
when I try and look down at my hands, do I see my hands?
Everything's pure black outside of the mirror.
So it's like a little window. Everything else is darkness, but
It's like I'm looking through a scope.
yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
This is the mirror you were talking about?
Yeah.
I'll sort of like pan around the room just to make sure I'm not seeing anything
Can't see
else.
anything else. Everything else you see through your blind sight, but
What was so special about it? Why can I see this and nothing else?
Come again? You can what? No.
You can see the mirror.
I can see the mirror, but nothing else.
I fucking look in the mirror.
you can even see Ghost as he peeks around the mirror. You can see the tip of his nose in the reflection.
Is his like eyes like fully like when I look
In the mirror.
When you look in the mirror, you see small, just the same small specks.
just like almost like the sparks of a lighter almost.
Not quite as intense as that, but yes.
Are my eyes like still whited out like a normal
Yeah.
blind person? Okay.
I'm gonna look back, nothing on his face. Just only in the mirror.
Are you sure there's nothing you two want to tell me? Why am I able to see this and nothing else?
I'm gonna come into focus of the mirror.
You see Ronan come into the mirror.
It's been a while since I've seen you two in color.
Ronan just being the person he is. He puts his hand in the mirror, starts doing the starts doing all that
You see the
shit.
reflection perfectly.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn the mirror away from him.
Okay.
Can he see anything now?
Your world goes completely black again. Scan vision.
So he can see into
What did the mirror say?
Only through reflection can the truth be seen.
He probably just sees himself because that's his truth, maybe?
But I see you all as well.
I put my head back in the mirror. We could get a lot of money for this magical mirror ghost. I'm just saying that out loud. We'll deal with that when we cross that bridge. All right?
Yes, sell my fucking magical mirrors.
I'm not sure I want to sell it. This is my one doorway into sight. Well-
cat brain. My intelligent cat brain is just like.
And with that, we will go ahead and take a break real quick. Welcome back. So, Meteor, thus in your position. Talon, at least through some aspect, granted a sight. What are you guys gonna do?
You'll actually see just like a couple tears form in his eyes. Like he's not crying, but you could see he's the ability to be able to see you too, especially in color. It's like the colorblind person that's put on the color
yeah,
glasses
yeah.
after like 20 years of not being able to see in color.
Yeah.
You can tell he's kind of taken all of this in.
Technically, I'm still in blush.
Yeah,
Oh my
That's
god.
at my eyes. My eyes are very vibrant green.
yeah, and his armor is Lunari colors.
So
and
now you're
stuff,
black
so-
and white in color.
This is true. This is true. Yeah.
So. Well, is that it then? Was there nothing to the wall? Is it just the mirror?
I checked the wall again to make sure there's no hidden anything.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Should definitely figure out what's so special about this meter.
See him sort of wipe it out of his eye. Agreed.
Glad you got to see this.
I am too. As he sort of just shrinks back and puts the blindfold back on.
Somebody had a bag.
Sally, if it's on there, it's not on their D&D Beyond page.
Somebody had a bag before me. I know they did.
We found it under the rock in that prairie, but I don't
Yeah.
remember who had
Yeah, but
it.
she didn't add it to a list though.
I think it was.
She found it when we were
cephalopod.
fighting those
Yeah,
bandits.
because apparently there's something in it that she hasn't told us about.
Yeah.
Right then.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, that's what it is. I don't.
Well then,
Unclear.
I will pat Talon on the back and make my way back towards the door out of this room.
Okay. As you start to go back towards up the hallway, Akbar, Technic, hold up a hand. Over it. We found another showing.
Alright.
One by one. Worth it.
I look at both of them and get her never speaking of this again.
We will write poetry of this moment.
Poetry.
For sake of brevity, they lead you guys back the way you came from. All the way down to the room with the sarcophagi.
So this room?
Yes.
Okay.
Leading down, they indicate the door to the southeast, which you guys have not opened.
So these two? Or this one? Hold on. Hold on. Knock knock. Akbar, is there anything special about this door that we should know about?
No. It's a door.
Does it do anything? Any burny things? Any...
Well, and Akbar kind of straightens up. Oh, I do believe that door happens to open up from the left to the left. Fucking damn it! I wish I could say I had done that on purpose.
Then I look at Ghost.
Grab check.
Go ahead.
The ref to the light.
Fucking speech impediments.
1d4 for investigation.
The door does appear to be trapped.
Mechanical or arcane?
It is an arcane, or no, sorry, it's mechanic trap.
Disarming it.
All right, go, 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 go. Blast!
Ha ha ha!
Okay, blessed. That's much better than the other one. So that bless is a D4, right?
Yeah.
Bless is
Did you use bless or guidance?
Yeah. What,
Oh, bless.
Bless is a
nothing.
sorry.
For this.
it's attack rolls and saving throws
Is
for
it?
bless. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Guidance
And
is
bless
ability checks.
hits 3 creatures.
okay.
Oh, well.
Don't you would know.
I'd still use it on you.
Bless
Okay.
is not going to do anything.
I'd still use it on you.
Why?
It only lasts for a minute.
I already said it. Let's just burn the slot, man. I'm okay with it.
Okay. Who else are you blessing?
Don't want to bless one of the Dota. I mean, the Cyclopses were with.
You did yesterday.
No. No. A lot could transpire in this next minute, especially if shit goes south. Him, Fire Eyes here, and let's do Sally.
Okay.
Sally never gets anything from me.
Cool. Fire Eye.
What'd you roll, Goose?
I rolled 24.
You managed to swiftly and naturally disarm the trap.
Great. Out the door. I assume locked? Yes.
The door is not locked.
Oh, it's not locked.
Oh, that's never good.
Really? Is that a handle?
Door opens. There's a hallway beyond it.
Ooh. All right.
Down to the next room, which is a large archway. And you see it opens up into a huge ornate room with a golden chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
That's what I was about to ask. Is that a chandelier?
That is a chandelier.
That's a good.
yes.
That's a nice look. What's the chandelier made out of, from what we can see?
Gold.
Gold?
That is far too heavy for us to take.
You're probably right.
I would like to point out that technically that is another shiny thing all the same.
Pat. Pat.
You're carrying it.
This is about 50 feet up in the air. How do you want to try to get it down?
He just said he shot the chain, didn't he?
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh, everyone stand away from us.
You have advantage.
Have advantage?
Another bless.
Plus
I thought it was on attack rolls and saving throws.
No,
You have
it's with
advantage.
D4.
Oh, there you go. I
Reach
really,
your spell, man.
I really want this chandelier.
It's also worth mentioning the chandelier is it's fucking 25 feet in diameter.
Well, if it's 50 feet up, 25 feet diameter, surely something's gonna break off of this bitch. We have, there's always that
It's
possibility.
more manageable pieces.
That's it, man.
All right.
That's why I told everyone to get out of the way.
Except for the 2 people you asked to carry the fucking thing.
I would make sure they're not under it. I'm not a murderer.
Okay.
It's not that good. 17?
You hit the chain. Chandelier swings back and forth a little bit. Does not come down.
Looks like it's like screwed on, clipped on.
Still hard to tell.
Why are you doing this? Sorry.
What?
What have you been really great at this entire time?
That's why I asked. Is it
Screwed on, clipped on.
You could probably go up.
go up the wall and onto the ceiling?
Do you go up there and take a look? What's actually happened is 2 metal rods have been put into the wall and then bent around the chain, form like a hook.
Ghosts, can you take it down?
What about at the base of the chain? On the chandelier itself.
Oh, at the base of the it's actually welded onto the gold.
Do you need some help?
Grindel, can't you make things hot?
Sure can.
that would work. Which are you going to make hot? The top of the chain or the bottom of the chain?
Which do you think would be better?
I'm not sure how you guys think this is going down, but okay.
The weld would be probably the weaker point than the hooks.
Okay.
Is the chain gold too? Or
Yeah.
just the whole chain is gold? Oof. What about
In fact, actually, where you are now, you can see that there are several large emerald spheres that are placed like covers
oh, okay.
on top of it.
Like just like glass?
No, they're made of emerald.
They're made out of emerald? I drop down to the chandelier.
Okay.
The gold would probably be the easiest to melt, just based off my alchemical studies. It has.
You would know gold has a much lower melting point than rods.
Right. That's. Are the emeralds like screwed on, well done? What are we talking here? Can I get one off?
Go ahead and make a fucking strength check.
Oh, God.
Or an athletics, actually.
We're still blessed?
We're still here.
Maybe it's just saving throws and attack rolls now.
Oh, here.
Yeah, so your throws and attack rolls.
An 11?
So the moment your hand made contact with the orb, a giant purple tongue comes out.
Oh, no.
I'm totally kidding.
No.
I'm totally kidding. Oh my god! No!
Chomp.
I was a little tempted to do that too. You spend some time pulling, yanking, trying to twist, and you're not sure how this thing comes off.
Shit. Well, I was hoping to get the orbs off before we dropped it, but
I could melt the gold around them. Might make it easier to pry.
possibly we could just drop it and see what happens. It might shatter though.
It would shatter the gemstones, which would devalue them quite a lot.
Greatly, yes. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
This was not supposed to be a big deal.
Butter and talk now. Get under this orb.
Okay.
You are going to heat the metal around the orb, and I'm going to pry it off.
Okay. I can do each
What are
one.
you using to pry?
Iron blade.
Why not?
Unless I have a crowbar.
I may have a crowbar though.
As a rogue, I can almost guarantee you have a
I have a
crowbar.
crowbar.
Ancient magical dagger.
I have a crowbar too, just in case. if you fuck it, there's a second crowbar.
Alright, I'm like straddling this thing. Not straddling it, but I'm keeping away from the part that's gonna be melting.
Guys, are the most ridiculous party. I've lived you through so much shit and you're like, shiny.
Yeah, we're poor. We need money.
This shit's not.
You guys just found mountains of gold like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, you think adventuring is cheap? Those health potions they can pay for themselves.
That's a lifestyle.
For the sake of it, you use heat metal.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Great, natural. Great.
Bless is also 1 off.
Yep, I imagine.
Well, it doesn't affect ability checks anyway.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there.
Do you even and then you guys hear something from where Ghost is standing.
Touche. I don't think that I have the upper body strength.
Oh, I'll go it. You see Tugnock bending his knees,
What?
preparing to jump.
Oh, Jesus. Up onto the fucking chain.
Actually, it's pretty impressively high. Doesn't jump 50 feet, but
Okay, I was like,
definitely clears a good high jump, though.
How heavy do you think this chandelier is?
Well, it's gold.
With
Gold
emerald.
has. I mean, it's not the heaviest thing in the world, but it's fairly heavy. But we also have
I was going to say
2
we have-
Cyclopses.
and we have
Cephalopod.
cephalopod here.
It's also a huge 25-foot in diameter chandelier.
Whatever breaks,
Yeah, we have a Goliath and 2 Cyclopses.
then whatever breaks off, we'll just collect and bag. Sell it on the way out.
Are you ready for me to heat the chain?
I'm on the ceiling, like.
Are you 3 ready to catch it?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Cephalopod's gonna rage.
Good choice.
And I will switch my focus from the gold around the emerald to the chain to make
Okay.
it snap off.
After a minute or two, the chain snaps, and I need Sally to go ahead and make an athletics check.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She has advantage because she's raging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Personal spinner. $22.
22.
Hey.
Between the three of them, if they do catch it, the orb that you were attempting to pry off falls off and smashes on the ground.
Shit. It's okay. It's okay. One casualty.
And how many of them were there?
There are a total of 6.
I think this is an absolute win. We lost 1 emerald orb.
Did
Yeah.
they? Did any of them
Potentially
get
5.
hurt in that?
No, they're
They
fine.
better. I see this as an absolute win.
They both got a total of a dirty 20, and she got a 22.
Hey! Hey!
At this point, you see Sally and the 2 Cyclopses looking confused at the door. How do we,
Well,
how do we...
How big's the door?
It's like a regular sized door.
Just a door?
It's like a regular 7-foot tall
You know
door.
what? I'm gonna use the rest of
Don't you
my
even, just shut up, just be quiet.
Do it!
the duration of my heat metal to melt it into chunks.
Oh, okay, that's not what I thought you were about to do.
just like
Yeah.
carved to pieces.
I thought you were about to do something else that was gonna make me really upset with you.
That'll work.
I'm just curious.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who gives a shit if it's in the chandelier piece?
Yeah.
Section.
It's gold and emeralds.
Yeah.
So you just cut
Put it
it.
into the bag of holding.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
into the bag and we'll deal with it later.
So it's cut into sections, but it's a solid gold chandelier with a shit ton of emeralds. So
Imagine that could probably fetch a pretty penny.
That
Yeah.
scene where everybody's just in the office shaking hands, they just got the big fucking.
Now that that's done, for the record, I thought you were about to reduce the size of the
That's what
chandelier.
I thought he was gonna do.
I don't think it would have still fit into the bag of holding, would it?
It would eventually get bigger and we wouldn't be able to get it out.
Yeah, but that's an extra dimensional space.
Right. Right. But you run the risk of
Actually, that I'm not gonna lie. That probably would have been the limit of what the bag of holding could hold.
Which we already have shit in there. So
So
It's better just in pieces.
yeah. I thought about it, but you emphasized that it was fucking huge, so I was like, I'll just cut it into pieces.
I just
The cat's just rolling around.
You see Advar and Taknak sitting there talking to him. Do we want 5?
Yep. Before you even thought about it. So.
They both are too. This has been a good day. This has been the best day.
It's been pretty good for us too.
What was it good for you?
been great for me.
That's
You got to see. Yeah, it's been wonderful for me. Let's go to the Dreaming Dark more often.
You don't know what the big deal is. What are you guys trying to fight this fuss again?
That was just like summer home.
We can put white shaker cabinets over there.
All right. So there is a door to the south.
Usual.
All right.
Trap check. It's a natural 19 plus some shit. 28.
All right. Hang on a second. So you see that not only does that open up, there's also a I'm sorry, the door is not trapped. There's also a secret entrance here that leads into this hallway.
That seems like the way to go.
We'll go that way.
Let's go that way.
Okay. So as you kind of peel the tapestry aside and stop in, you guys find yourselves in another elongated hallway. There's a path to the south, which curves up around from where you just came from. There's a door straight ahead.
The door.
Okay.
The usual.
Fuck is that? 19.
19. Door does appear to be locked, but not trapped.
Yeah. Okay, bullshit. Ooh, that's a lot. 30.
30. After some fiddling and some pulling and some pitching, eventually get the door open.
We'll go in.
As you guys enter, you find 3 ornate statues, one of which has been smashed, standing in the center of this room.
What are they statues of?
You're not particularly familiar. They seem similar to the Great Horned statue, but they're much smaller.
I'm gonna use a divine sense.
Okay.
Am I getting any pings off the statues?
You do not.
Okay.
Significance.
I will also run my hands along the statues. Is there any writing or anything on them?
As you run your hands along them, you find out that there actually is. You wouldn't have noticed it, given the way that the stone looks normally, but you can feel that there's an engraving, an indenting in the statue. Each are engraved with a name.
Okay. I will read it aloud, assuming I can read it.
It's written in common.
Okay.
Names are Balthar.
Balthar.
Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Ragnar. Sorry.
Ragnak.
Ragnar.
Ragnar. Okay.
Ragnar.
Okay.
And a loon.
I'm gonna assume the smashed one is a loon.
Yes.
Significance?
Run and we'll walk over to the smashed one and pray.
Okay, go ahead and make a religion check.
No, I want to use the celestial, but I think that's dirty 20.
You focus yourself, and after a long moment, you find yourself standing before the Green Maiden.
Vivian. Not mistaken.
You are in a place of great darkness. Yet I see you have found great wealth as well.
We're more so just looking for a way out. And a horned fiend, I believe.
I believe where you are, there are no shortage of horned fiends.
Why is a statue of a loon placed here?
What is my mother the goddess of?
She's goddess of the moon, right?
That's one thing. My mother oversaw the night and the darkness. She saw how people were always afraid of it. But she thought the night could be quite beautiful. And so she made creatures of the night and the darkness. And so she made the drow. And so she made the fairy lights. And she made creatures that could rival the beauty of those created in the day. But those creatures turned away from what she made. When the world did not accept them as she hoped, her heart broke. And everything she loved, that she had made beautiful, turned ugly and vibrant. And the land of the night and the beauty became the land of the dark dreams.
So she helped build the Dreaming Dark.
It was not called that when she ruled it. But yes, she wanted to build a home for all her children.
So what did she call it?
She does not speak of it anymore. But before the splitting of the moon, it was known as the Land of Dreams.
Can this place be salvaged?
Can a murderer be saved?
That depends. And Ronan just looks down.
Then you have your answer. Slowly, the visions of the Green Maiden fades.
Okay.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Talon, after waving his hand over the plaque and reading that it's a loon, he's like, assuming that it's not smashed. He's just like looking at something that isn't there, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, so does she look like she just did like 30 minutes ago? And as he's like pacing around, like acting like he's looking at her, he's like tripping over the fucking rocks and shit.
To do the museum stroll.
Yeah, he's assuming that it's just random rubble. He doesn't know that it's fucking destroyed.
I don't know.
There's a lot of rocks in here.
It's a messy place. Ronan, does it look like how she's supposed to look?
It's just in his book.
What?
He asked if she looked like how she's looked 30 minutes ago.
However long ago it was that we both prayed, and
I don't know. Was I there to see her? That
You
time?
were there to see her that time, but you've seen her before.
Okay. Does she look how she's supposed to look?
It's a smash.
I mean, she's in 1,000 pieces.
So no.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's supposed to look
Nope.
like. I studied religion, but I'm not. Only because I live with Nari.
And I believe that's going to be a decent stopping point for us. So, you guys found a little more Dreaming Dark, found some shinies, got some head pats, dismantled a fucking chandelier. Money, 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 money! But thank you guys for playing, and thank all of you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next week.